Hey there.
Hey.
What's with the hair this morning? It looks nice. I like it. I like it that way.
It was kind of one of those.
It's a new style?
Yeah, just let me try it out.
Pin it back?
Yeah.
Pin it back and let it fly.
And
pinned it back, Steven. She's letting it fly, baby.
Yeah?
Yes, I like it.
Thank you.
Yes.
It was just,
when your hair's long like that, you can do whatever you want with it, baby.
Yeah, that's true. See, and that's the other thing is, it's like I'm trying to do something different because I'm considering cutting it.
How much would you cut?
Like up to my shoulders.
Oh, no, that's
a lot.
That would be a disaster. You've worked so hard at growing. Why do you have to,
always grows back.
Why do you want to go all the way to your shoulders?
Well, you know.
No, you gotta look old. You look too old. You look nice and youthful. You've looked younger these days than you have when you were
first started.
Well, I just think that's a tragic mistake, and I'm telling you already. But you do as you please. I guess it's your life.
Right.
Saying cut hard and cut often. Let it go.
Cut an inch or two, maybe. But
yeah, I was thinking
up to your shoulders would be that'd be 7 inches.
6, 7
Pull
inches.
it back. Let's see.
Well, hold on. Let me measure. Oh, jeez. I'll put it away. Don't worry. No, that'd be terrible. No, don't do it. I'd have to.
Yeah. Talk to me blindfolded. What?
Well, I just don't approve, Terry. If I don't approve, it can't happen.
Okay.
You really considered that? Why?
I am just trying to do something different.
No. The women get in that mode, and then they just sit there crying for weeks after that. Trust me. I just saved you 2 weeks of crying.
Did you?
Yes.
Well, try blonde first.
And
See if that works.
And if you cut it to your shoulders, it doesn't grow back to that length until you're 44, and you don't want that.
Yeah, it
45.
will take a long
next
time.
year.
Yeah.
Oh, please. Yeah. Take at least 6 months to go back there. I'm telling you.
So, the whole pinup thing is just...
Have I talked you out of it?
Well, kind of.
Good.
So
cut an inch or two.
Yeah, but, that's why I'm just trying to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
But you did something different, and...
Yeah, but it's not working out. Try crying every night. An inch or two, Terry. That'd be fine. I mean, it is maybe getting a tad long. I mean,
right.
Yeah, you don't want to get it to your...
Yeah.
Well,
it's Crystal Gale style, man.
Yeah.
Time to move on.
You can go 2 inches. I don't know why women don't think with their hair they can go a nice happy medium. They either have to do it.
Or,
Should
take it
I
all
do
off
it?
or let it just...
Yeah, please.
Shoulder length isn't really doing it.
2.5 inches tops.
You come out looking like Annie Lennox or something, then we'll say you did it. 2 inches, that's not doing it.
I've done the Annie Lennox thing before.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. 2.5 inches, perfect. Okay, I'm glad I made my decision. Anyhow, Steve, did you catch that little football game last night?
I did.
Not exactly Monday Night Football, but as close as the Seahawks are going to get this year.
Go at home.
Steamrolled over that team, huh?
Well,
but they suck.
That team has a sign on their back saying "Steamroll over us, please."
Yeah, that's true.
The real test will come this weekend. The Dallas Cowpokes, with a record of 4-2, against your Seattle Seahawks, with a record of 4-2.
Ooh.
Something's gotta give.
Yeah. Although they were challenged with the Patriots, right? Is that who they played?
What's that now?
The Dallas. Who did
Dallas played the Giants yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Giants were off to a good start this season and got slowed down a bit. There's your Monday morning football report. But the Seahawks, yes, they did look good. They took care of business. That's what you need to do against teams like that. You got to take care of business. What's the deal with all the lights in this soundboard, Pasty? Half the lights in this board are out. Or at least a good third, Terry. It looks like a ghetto Christmas tree.
Well, holiday season is coming.
Speaking of the most ghetto of Christmas trees. Yes,
I
Jonathan.
guess I took over and then all your lights went out, right? Haunted house. Hell of horrors. And the lights have gone out. And speaking of, hello, do you want to hear what I really got to say since you brought up football? What about the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox? And you know what? I just got released from the hospital, but I guess I will save this for a little time morning later on this morning. But the Houston Astros have done somewhat of a great job, and they will take on the Cardinals today, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and Chicago White Sox have made it to the championship, and I'm so proud of them. Those cats have made it down is continuing right here on the T-Man Show.
Sean Alexander, the 4-yard touchdown. Let him just punch this thing. It's like butt tap.
Oh, dear.
To Sean, 7-0
like
Hawks still in the
butt
first.
what?
Butt power?
Sean Alexander.
I thought he said butt tap. Do you like Sean Alexander, Terry?
I like Sean Alexander.
Not Sean Alexander.
Who's that?
Well, it's little sister.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I mean, I know Sean Alexander
Got it.
ran his ass off yesterday.
Boy, butt tapped, yes.
Oh, butt tapped. Is that it?
Yes.
Sean Alexander, the 4-yard touchdown. Let him just punch this thing. It's like butt tap to Sean, 7-0 Hawks.
Does anyone get what he said there? I mean, I love Vinny as much as the next person, but does he come with subtitles?
I don't know.
Steven?
I'm not sure.
Any clue on what he was saying there? I'll go with butt tap for 200.
Sounds about right.
Just what it costs at the bath house.
Sean Alexander, the 4-yard touchdown. Let him just punch this thing. It's like butt tap to Sean, 7-0 Hawks still in the first.
I've listened to it 3 times now. What?
I think he's trying to say it's like butter,
Like butter?
but butter. Easy, butter. Come
Oh,
on.
I get that.
Butter.
Butter.
Ah,
I see.
Butter.
You know, he has a hard enough time speaking on his own.
right.
He shouldn't try to put extra little flair on words.
I agree.
Sean Alexander, the 4-yard touchdown. Let him just punch this thing. It's like butt tap to Sean, 7-0 Hawks.
I'm not sure now.
No, I don't have.
Never mind.
butt
Forget it.
It's like butt tap.
It's a new kind of butter.
7-0 Hawks still in the first. More Sean Alexander. Looks like a replay. 6 yards for the score. 14-0 Hawks.
Is it like butt tap again?
Near the halftime, Matt Hasselbeck.
Oh.
Slant pass to Joe Juravicious. 4 yards for the score.
Wow, Jaravicious had the spit flying everywhere in that studio. Having him say that name was not fun for the people behind the cameras.
Producers were like going, whoa, move.
Yes.
Near the halftime, Matt Hasselbeck. The slant pass to Joe Juravicious. 4 yards.
Slam pass to Joe Churfish. And put your rain slickers on.
Near the halftime, Matt Hasselbeck. The slant pass to Joe Juravicious. 4 yards for the score. 21-3 Hawks, third quarter. Sean again.
Yes.
The Seahawks in a romp here. 42-10, the final. Oh, man, it wasn't even worth going.
Oh, there, good. It wasn't worth going. That's why I gave my tickets to my wife and her friend, Terry.
Oh, see?
Yes, and I stayed home with the little bumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Little bumpkin in front of the TV,
Well,
watching Joe Juravicious.
he wasn't as interested as I was. He was playing with his little new fire truck.
Oh, he got a new fire truck?
Yes.
Does it make noise?
No.
Oh, you don't get those kind?
We got a lot of noise stuff. I don't know what makes noise, what doesn't. Anyhow.
He was just in the other room during the game.
Yeah.
Could have been making noise.
Closed the gate. Everything seemed fine. Anyhow.
Looked good when you left him there.
But it was a romp session. It was a butt tap. It was everything that New York Vinny pointed out, Terrence.
Right.
And the 4-2 Seahawks now have full control over the NFC West, which is not a difficult division to control. I don't know if you're following football this year, but that's where the Seahawks have been over the past number of years since they moved from the AFC West, Terry.
Wow, big move.
Yes, they had to pack up everything. And it's worked out well so far.
Yeah,
Now, the announcers last night said that they were the best team in the NFC, maybe the whole league.
Yeah, those announcers get a little overhyped at times. The Seahawks looked really good last night. They run out of things to say, so they had a good massage while they were in Seattle, so they were feeling good, and the announcers got a little crazy. I don't know if they're the best team in the NFC. That's what they said, the best team in the NFC?
And possibly the whole league.
Well, for the best team in the NFC, they are the best team in the whole league. Because the best team in the NFC is a lot better than the best team in the AFC this year, but let's not get too deep into sports right now. But, yeah, the announcers get a little worked up at times. Especially during a blowout when it's garbage time and not much to talk about. Yeah. Oh, they're the best team in the world! I'd put them up against the 75 Steelers, anything.
They're kind of taking shots at the NFC that it's not, really cut and dry who's going to win. So they could be the best team in the NFC, they were saying.
Steven says they made it definitive. They are the best team. Screw everyone else. Just give them the Super Bowl rings right now.
Wow.
Why not? Yes.
Would that be exciting?
That's the way they almost made it seem, I guess.
Yeah.
Stop the game. Just give them their Super Bowl rings.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
You would take that right now?
Yes, I would.
And miss all the excitement of getting there?
Yes.
All right.
Get a full refund on my season tickets, too.
Let's
Well, but it'd
see.
be worth it to pay to get that ring.
Let's see if they make it out of the first round of the playoffs this year. They seem to have a little trouble in that area.
Yeah.
So I'm not ready to kiss Joe Theismann for making that announcement last night. Was it Joe Theismann or was it the other chubby
It
guy?
was. I think it was Joe Theismann.
Yeah. At least
can't
he's gotten better as a commentator, Joe.
Oh, well, I'm interested in your commentary on that, Terry. Of course, you have a bio coming out on Joe Theismann. I'm looking forward to reading that book.
Joe Theismann in the early years.
You weren't appreciative of Joe Theismann in the early years?
No, when he first started,
Terry on Sports, ladies and gentlemen, yes.
being a commentator, and doing games because
Yeah.
it was all about him.
Oh.
When I was a quarterback, I'd do it like this, and
Oh.
and it was all about him. And now he
Wow.
actually comments on other people.
Wow. How about
That's
Terry?
his priority.
The Terry Free analysis there, Steven. Did you learn something?
I did, actually.
Would you
Yeah,
teach
it's
me
Fascinating.
what it was? Oh. You thought he was too into himself when he was a broadcaster.
In the early stages of his broadcasting career.
I see. Interesting. Little take on that, Terry.
Right.
Okay.
That it matters, but
Yes. No, it doesn't matter, but thank you anyway. Speaking of things that don't matter, Schwager!
Actually, John, hey.
Where is Schwager? You said he's on one of these lines. Which line, please? Oh, okay. Speaking of things that don't matter, Terry Schwager!
Oh, gee.
As opposed to John, another thing that doesn't matter. Yes, Schwager, what can we do for you?
Well,
The fact that he just laughs when I say that for a second time that he's amongst things that don't matter
right.
shows where he is in life. Yes, Schwager.
Well, actually, I was wondering if I can come down to the radio show next week.
Well, don't you have college?
Well, see, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I don't have morning classes, and my only classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays are at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, that'd almost be evening. That's too close to the night. Why would you, how do you take a 5 o'clock in the evening class?
That's tough.
All right. Anyway, don't you want to have your day done by then? That's my point. I couldn't take the 5 o'clock class.
Well,
I couldn't take a class period. You know what? I'm skipping today. That was pretty much my motto.
Right.
Yeah, well, on a regular day where I have all my classes, I have one at 8:30 and my last one's at 5. And I don't get home until about 8 o'clock. And I leave my home about 6, so...
Yes. I see.
Why does he want to come down here?
Fascinating. Yeah, why do you want to come down here?
Well, I haven't done it in a long time.
Well, you haven't done a period in your life. Oh, I see what you mean. You haven't been down here in a while.
Yes.
And that's a bad thing?
Well, everybody else lives in Seattle except for me and Brooke Paula. We barely get to see you guys.
Tragic.
And who's hurting here?
Yeah, Schwager.
Yeah?
Is there anything you need or anything like that? You just want to hang out?
Actually, I was going to ask you a question when I was there.
Here it goes.
What's the question? What's the question?
Well, can it wait till next week?
No. The question has to be now, or else the answer's going to be no, no matter what the question is.
Okay, can you help me get laser hair surgery? That way I don't have body hair.
Man, the way he started that, the way he started the question, I thought it was going to be something that I've been waiting for all my life, as if he was my own son, Terry. Can you help me get laid? I thought he was going to say, can you help me get laid?
Right.
Finally, after all this time, he was going to come to me for assistance.
But no.
You really thought it was going there?
That's just for a fleeting fraction of a second. When he started by saying, can you help me get laid?
Yeah, the L word.
I actually thought for a fraction of a fleeting little second there,
Fraction of a second.
Yeah, can you help me get laid?
But no.
19 years old, about to turn 20. When do you turn 20, Schwags?
Next April.
Next April. I thought, finally, here it was.
Yep.
It was time.
But no.
He was ready to take the big step into manhood, but no.
He wants to get all his body hair removed.
You're all ready for the butt tap, but no.
Yes, either that or admit he's looking for the butt tap. Something's got to happen at this point in his life. A direction has to be chosen here. Have you chosen a direction yet, Schwager?
I'm going to continue learning.
Yes, but what about as it pertains to girls?
Well, maybe after I get out of college.
If you get out of college, you might start to realize there are girls in the world.
Well, I already know there's girls in the world. But
Yes, but how about for you?
I'll start dating after college.
Why can't you date while you're in college?
The best time for hanging out with girls when you're in college, dude.
I have a class at 5 and I can't take him out to dinner.
Well, he's not really trying to take him to where he lives, though, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the thing is, the second I can get out of college, I'll probably have a job, and I'll be guaranteed my own place.
But how many guys were embarrassed of where they lived in college and wanted to go to the girl's place?
Yeah, but this might be a new level of embarrassment.
Yeah, but I'd rather be a few states over once I start dating because of my family.
So what was your question when I realized it wasn't, can you help me get laid? I didn't listen to the rest of it. What was your question? Is that about laser surgery?
Hair removal.
You want to get hair removal?
He wants to do laser hair removal.
Well, maybe that is him finally starting to realize that it's time to start getting girls interested. And hair removal is the first step.
Like he looks like he has a lot of hair
Where do you need where do you need hair removed?
Entire body.
What?
Do you have a lot of back hair?
Well, I'm of Mediterranean descent, so that...
A Mediterranean descent. What the hell are you talking about? You're Mediterranean.
Yeah,
I don't see. Do you see a lot of Mediterranean look on him?
No.
Looks like a regular white guy to me.
Yeah,
I see a lot of Paul's bow in there.
What is this Mediterranean descent? What is that?
Mediterranean.
I understand, but what does that mean? That means you're really hairy?
Usually Mediterranean cultures have, men usually have a lot of hair.
All right.
Usually, but...
That means you have a lot of hair?
Well, I've been shaving for years.
Shave where?
Arms, chest.
You shave your arms and your chest.
Come on.
Legs.
Well, how do people shave their chest? A lot of men shave their chest these days. I haven't shaved my chest lately.
Not the arms, though.
Yeah, what's the
Shave my
deal with
arms.
the
What are you, an Olympic
arms?
swimmer?
Go ahead. What else? What about
Actually, I was a swimmer for a while.
every 2 or 3 months? I have 3 high school students come over and shave my back. It's perfect. What else? Do you have hair on your back or no?
I'm starting to get there.
Oh, jeez.
And
That's disgusting.
I used to shave my legs. Still do, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Underarms.
So you want just
weird.
a one big laser to come zap you of all hair?
Yeah. Including facial hair.
Now, Steven's had laser hair surgery removal stuff in the past. He would be more the expert on this than anyone else. Does this make sense, Steven, that he can get every
Well, you
hair
can't
on his
do it.
body lasered, or does it have to be one specific area, or what?
You can't do it all at the same time. That's going to be pretty painful.
Mm-hmm.
And now Steven shaves his eyeballs.
And you can't do your face either, by the way.
Can't?
No.
You can't laser surgery zap your face?
Well, it'll turn red, and there could be some problems. Maybe you can. At least they told me that they couldn't do it
How many years ago was that?
a couple years ago.
Why can't you shave like a normal guy?
Yeah.
don't
As
like
far as your face is concerned. What? You don't like facial hair?
No.
But who does?
That's why you shave, right?
Most people hate shaving.
Yeah, but you don't want to have your facial hair be gone forever. I mean, you want to be a man, don't you, Swagger?
Well,
I like his dad now.
Point of facial
Do you want to be? Is this your first step in turning into a woman or what?
hair. No.
Just
What?
cut off your cranker while you're at it.
that's why he keeps putting off the whole dating of women.
I don't like that
thing.
dangling little piece of skin hanging between my legs.
You need to get rid of that.
There's no use for that, obviously. Let me just get rid of that.
And I want to be hairless.
I mean, Schwager, even though you don't like facial hair, you shave it and you have that little stubble thing happen, you look like a man.
I mean, I think the most hair
What?
that he has is on his head, and that's the one thing he never wants to touch.
You want all trace of facial hair to be gone forever if you can snap your fingers and make that happen right now. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Well, that's ridiculous. So that if there's no stubble, there's no hair growth on your face anymore. That's what you want.
Yes.
I guess they must be able to do it because they do it for women on their face,
yeah,
probably.
eyebrows and such.
He is a woman. This is
Wow.
now I'm convinced, Terry.
He's a girl?
Well,
He's going that way.
No, I just don't like body hair.
but that's not body hair.
Man, that sounds weird.
I
Did
counted
sound
on
Your
weird.
face and your body hair are two different things. I don't mind him not wanting body hair. I mean,
Right,
you
the
should.
back hair and all that crap.
Yes, but on your face, you want no trace that there was ever any hair on your face ever again.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't assist in this, Terry. No. I can give him a couple of bucks for school.
Yes.
What have I done else in the past? I can give him a couple of bucks to buy a new T-shirt.
Right.
A new blue T-shirt.
There you go.
A couple of bucks for a ferry ride. Oh, jeez. But
That's what he's getting.
but this, so he can get closer to his dream of having all facial hair be looking as though it never existed on his face. I can't assist in that.
Yeah.
Well, I can just go with body hair and just continue with a Mach 3 razor.
The Mach 3 razor. There you go. That's what.
Works-
That's
it
the way
works
we
pretty
all.
well,
That's
yeah.
the way we all do. It's a good invention.
He's like doing ads for him now.
Man, Swagger.
I mean, short of like taking estrogen pills, there's like nothing you can do about facial hair. You're a man.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I
Do
just
you
don't like
want to be a man or what?
it. Yes.
You're cool with being a man.
Are you
Yes.
sure?
Well, then why do you want your facial hair gone?
It just doesn't
We're not
feel
telling
right.
you to grow a beard. We're just telling you to not make it so like the hair never existed on your
It
face?
just doesn't feel right.
Doesn't feel right. Uh-oh, that's the way.
Whoa.
Trends. Oh, jeez. It doesn't feel right for you to have hair growing out of your face.
Well, yeah, it's kind of hard to sleep on.
You in the Olympic College.
It wakes me up in the middle of the night.
As it's growing in.
I feel it growing.
So painful.
What the hell does that mean? It doesn't feel right.
Well, it's kind of itchy.
Swagger.
I think he's in the OC Tranny Club.
Tyrannical.
You know what, Swagger? Your ass is itchy, and you know what? This is what I gotta say to you. Here's a shaver. If you had never learned how to use it, well, here, let me turn it off for you, honey. And we'll be back right after these.
Yes, we will.
The T-Man.
Top agencies say the National Do Not Call list is a success. 2 years after it started, about 1 million out of 106 million customers say they're still getting unsolicited calls.
Well, then how is that a success?
I don't know.
Doesn't seem like it's working to me.
No.
I'm just doing the math here, Terry. And if 1.6 million people signed up for a Do Not Call list and 1 million of them are still getting unsolicited calls, where's the success?
I don't think it's there.
It wasn't 106 million?
Huh?
Was it 106 million?
Oh, was it 106 million or 1.6? I thought he said 1.6.
Well, he might have.
Let me see here.
Top agencies say the National Do Not Call list is a success. 2 years after it started, about 1 million out of 106 million.
Oh, there it is. There's a success.
Oh, okay.
Out of 106 million.
So 105 million is working for.
105 million is working for you poor schlubs of 1 million people out there that are still getting bothered during dinner. We apologize, but everyone else is doing great.
There you go.
I don't think I even signed up for it.
I have.
And I didn't.
Maybe it happened by my wife making a call. I don't know, Terry, but I didn't do it. I don't remember.
I signed up. I think it didn't help.
I like talking to those bastards. Yes. Asking them questions about their life and then going, right, as they're answering, Terry.
Yeah?
I just say my parents aren't home. You're going to have to call later.
So what are you wearing, Tito? I enjoy those calls, Terry.
That's good.
It's entertainment for my day.
Yeah, I
I asked
guess
for
so.
their home numbers.
Wow. And they say, I'm sorry, I'm on the Do Not Call list.
Right.
I don't want to be bothered by you.
A good one, Terry. A good one. What other good ones do you have there, Terrence?
How about this? Melissa Etheridge admitted, I guess last night on Dateline to Stone Phillips that she smoked medicinal marijuana
Yes.
to help her with her pain with the
Well, if you are in
chemotherapy.
constant pain, I think medicinal marijuana is fair, Terry. I hate to politicize here. I hate to, but I mean, you got to relieve the pain. And if it does it, it does it. And let's get out of everyone's business. Okay, let's move on. What else?
And then she said, "Your name's Stone."
Stone
Then they
Phillips.
lit up right there for no reason.
That's why you got to feel comfortable talking to a reporter named
Stone
Stone when you're on medicinal marijuana.
Yeah. Well, how about this? This is pretty exciting. Rocky 6. It's a go.
It's a go. There you go. Making sure that the original Rocky movie is completely destroyed as far as its legacy. Let's make another Rocky.
Yep.
What do you say?
Why not? Oh, yeah. And apparently this is what the plot is all about. He's retired, lonely, gets an offer to fight the current heavyweight champ, and, you know, story goes on.
And you know.
You know the end of that.
Then he hears the voices of Mickey, and his wife tells him he can't win. Then he runs fast.
Some stairs are involved, probably.
People chant his name.
Right.
And he gets in a good left hook.
Sure.
I'm in. You sold me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, get me to the Cinerama now, Terry. Okay. Well, Rocky 6, we're looking forward to it, Terry.
Yeah.
It's going to be great summer fun.
Oh, super.
Will it be ready by summer 06 or
if it's-
summer 09 or something like that?
Probably 06 or 07.
Okay, well, I can't wait, Terry.
See you at the matinee. You and I. That's it.
If that.
If it's a free popcorn matinee, maybe.
Baby.
Tuesdays, you know, out there in
Is there any movie you won't see at the free popcorn matinee, Steven?
I'd imagine I'd go see that if I hadn't seen it.
But in contrast, you'd pay top dollar to see what's going to be going on down here in this studio for Strip Apprentice, right or wrong.
Oh, yeah. What's going on today?
Oh, yeah.
Nothing going on today. They were taking a day off from Strip Apprentice.
Oh, okay.
They're taking a day off tomorrow, pretty much, I guess. Because I told Pasty to bring him down Wednesday.
Wow.
Unless you guys can't wait.
I kind of had fun. I like meeting the people.
We are going to meet the people, Terry.
Yeah, but...
Met a couple of the people on Friday.
Yeah, very interesting people.
They're going to be 2 finalists that we met, yes. Mm-hmm. And by the end of this here week, Terry, that's how quick it happens around here. There will be a brand new show on Cube 93. As a matter of fact.
Yes.
I went straight into Flower's office, who apparently, is the program director out here.
Oh, yeah? I heard something about that.
Yeah, that's the nameplate on his office door.
Right.
That's why I went into his office, Terry. Yeah. I didn't realize until this week he's actually the program director around here.
Really?
Yes. And I told him, I said, listen, I'm going to be announcing a new show on Friday morning. When Strip Apprentice ends, I want you to be there waiting at the door with that 3-month contract for them to sign and a $1,000 signing bonus check.
And he said?
He said that's done.
Good. He'll be here early in the morning.
He said, you want me on your show team, man? I'm going to be there for you. About time someone heard me.
Is Harris coming too?
No, it's not enough room here in the studio with the mole, Terry. Anyhow. If you haven't heard, Harris has a really big mole.
Yeah.
Dirty Harry, Terry.
We've seen it.
Dirty Harry mole.
Yeah.
Well, if you leave the mole and the Magnum at the door, I mean, you could have a lot of people come in.
Just with her sleeve, too, man.
And the dickhead, actually.
And the fat walrus.
All right, I'm glad we covered everything. Anyhow, so there you have it, Terry.
Oh, cool. Friday morning is going to be a big morning, too.
The last thing we're going to do Friday morning is have Lil Eric Flowers come in here with his fire crotch.
Blazing.
And his peed-stained jeans. Peed-stained jeans, Terry.
Sure.
Because he still gets a lot of wear out of them.
Yeah.
And he's going to bring in a document that will be a 3-month contract for the winner of Strip Apprentice to sign right there on the spot.
Cool.
And get their $1,000 signing bonus. Is that excitement or not?
That is, actually. I'm pretty excited.
Stephen gonna hip check them to the boards and sign it himself before they knew what hit him. Because you believe it should be yours, right, Stephen?
I loved it when I was on the air like that. In that capacity. That's great.
Stephen enjoyed having his own weekend show where he could play music or do as he pleased, Terry. Actually, he didn't even have the right to do as he pleases.
No.
He didn't have the right to do as he pleased, but the winner of the Strip Apprentice can do with their show as they please.
Wow.
That's what I've already put on record here on the show, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen had to play songs when they were scheduled to be played, how they were scheduled to be played.
Right.
He couldn't choose his own songs, and yet he still loved having his own show.
Yeah, it's fun.
This woman, when they win the Strip Apprentice, Terry, can choose what they want to play. Assuming we have it, when they want to play it, if they want to play it, how they want their show to be done. Saturday Night Beaver, Stripper's Corner, whatever they decide to call their show, can be whatever they decide it should be.
Cool.
However, if it sucks after 3 months, it's going to be gone like you never saw something go so fast.
It never existed.
Like it never existed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But until then, the microphone is theirs.
Wow.
And Flowers? How about Flowers coming into the studio, Terry?
I know. Kind of shocking to see me on Friday morning.
That'll be the last thing you see and hear. Wow. For you, Terry C. For the rest of them here, Terry. Friday morning, the contract will be signed.
He has no power, though, or anything like that, right? He's just bringing in the contract.
Well, he's apparently the program director.
Well, I mean, he can't help pick or anything like that. That's all he
knows.
knows.
He's not going to be. He's not going to be part. He's not going to be on the panel.
Right. Okay. Good.
He does have powers to the people, but not when it comes to this.
Right. I guess that's true.
I don't even know what that means.
I just was going along with you. Anyhow, Terry.
Wow, I'm excited.
Yes.
Cool.
But you're disappointed that we're not doing anything Strip Apprentice-wise this morning.
I thought that we would at least, still kind of have a continuation of kind of meeting a couple people here and there. You know,
Pastela.
I like that.
Yes, sir.
Are we set up for Wednesday morning?
We are set up for Wednesday morning.
Oh, jeez. Double cheeseburger on the double. Anyhow. He's moving around his little microphone in there. Do we have the 10 to 12 finalists I was asking for?
We will have them in-house, yes.
Well, do we have them now? Have they been phoned?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I've talked to them all this weekend.
Terry.
All this weekend, he did.
Came over to the apartment and had a party.
Hey, baby, I know it's 3 in the morning, but I just want to make sure you're there on time on Wednesday morning. What are you doing right now? Pasty.
Yes, sir.
Terry seems as though she can't wait till Wednesday morning for any Strip Apprentice festivities to begin. So I'm wondering if you can rephone, some of these ladies, or how many gentlemen do you have amongst the... I asked for a couple at least.
Did you?
Yeah, I want to keep it fair.
Wow, okay,
How
cool.
many guys are amongst the 10 to 12 finalists?
We have one guy confirmed. I'm trying to get back in touch with another gentleman, too.
I'm going to touch him right here.
Oh, it is. Terry seems as though she wants somebody tomorrow morning, or if one of the finalists wants to come down like sperm of the moment this morning.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know what you can do in there,
Did you enjoy
Pasty.
meeting them on Friday?
I did, Terry, but I thought we could use a little buffer period between meeting them on Friday and the beginning of Strip Apprentice on Wednesday. But it seems like I was wrong. You can't wait.
Well, Stephen, am I wrong?
Well, I was excited, too. I thought it sounded good.
Terry can't wait. So work your pastel of magic.
Wow.
And we know there's tons of that under your big magic hat.
Wow.
Hey, John, can you wait?
I can't wait, because
Okay.
I will be the one to come down Friday morning and strip for everybody out there
okay.
and make it happen. I'm guaranteed that
That's
we'll
guaranteed
make it happen.
not to happen,
I'll be down there
Terry.
and
Don't
take
be
off my
nervous.
boxers, and you'll see an edible boxer right in front of Terry Free's face.
That may happen at his home in Kent, Terry, but it won't be happening down here. That I can promise you.
Now. Unless you got a thyroid bitch that wants to come down and stairs and show me what he's got.
Wow, Stephen, that seems like an invitation for you. Are you and your thyroid tempted to go down and mingle with John, or
Come down
no?
and see a hairy man.
John seems to be calling you out there, Stephen. Are you interested?
In hanging out with John?
With your thyroid and your hairy madness.
One of the days I'm lucky I'm on the different floor.
I guarantee that I'll be a better stripper than anybody else. Not anybody, but most people think they got game.
Okay, well,
Come
John.
down and strip for me Friday morning.
Strip
Yes,
for him.
if you want to go to Kent and strip for John, you're welcome to. However, the finals will be taking place in the studio here in Seattle, Terry.
Right.
Now, John is not on the panel of judges. We have quite the panel of judges assembled, though.
I got
That I can tell you.
Confirmed judges already.
And the only dysfunctional family member that we invited to be on the panel
Yes.
is the ham sandwich man, Terry.
Oh.
However, he also has the option, because he did strip, or as he calls it, script, Terry.
Yeah.
He did at one point in his life for a couple of years.
Wow.
Now, I don't think he's going to choose to be in the competition because he can't win, because it would seem all set up if we made him the winner and he got his own Saturday night show, so why even bother? Might as well just be on the judge panel.
Yeah.
Now, gay phone operator thinks he's going to be on the judge panel, and I don't think I gave him any clearance to be on the judge panel, did I?
I don't remember you did.
Because I don't have any expectations that he'll be on the judge panel, Terry.
But does he think he's coming down?
I think he
to-
thinks that that's the case.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But I can guarantee you one thing for sure.
What's that?
John will not be within 5 miles of the building.
Thank goodness.
At www.thetmanshow.com.
There it is.
If you
Okay.
want-
Yeah.
The T-Man.
Rock on. Just rock on.
From Spokane, 3 sheriff's deputies are on leave for a fake chase in the city's downtown. Earlier this month, a deputy in a marked patrol car chased 2 other deputies in an unmarked Ford Mustang. The chase ended when city police, who thought it was all real, disabled the Mustang with a spike strip. The 3 deputies...
That's when you're like,
Oops.
all right, maybe this is a bad idea.
Yeah.
But if you were a cop, Terry, and there was a little downtime, you would have fake chases through the streets, too. Come on.
Oh, sure.
Don't pretend like you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Everyone would do it.
Put other people in danger.
Wow,
Sure,
dangerous
right.
manger. Come on. And it's all about when your number's up. Anyhow.
Wow. Okay, then.
They were obviously a little bored in Spokane that day. They weren't any good, whatever's happening that they needed to break up. So,
why not just...
hey, Jones, drive real fast.
Yeah.
I'll chase you.
could face criminal charges for what the department is calling...
Wow, they could face criminal charges for that, huh?
Yeah.
Man, come on.
disabled the Mustang with a spike strip. Yeah. The 3 deputies could face criminal charges for what the department is calling horseplay gone seriously awry.
Mm-hmm. Is that what the official name for it?
Well,
horseplay gone awry.
Yeah.
It's the high-speed game of grab ass.
Wow.
Horseplay gone seriously awry.
Yes.
Oh,
horseplay. What are you in for?
See, horseplay is fine until it goes seriously awry.
Yeah, and then, hey.
And then it's just all out trouble.
Probably says that in the employee handbook, I would think.
What do you in for? Horseplay gone seriously awry? Is that what you're getting at, Stephen? Mm-hmm.
Man, Spokane's in just dire straits.
Oh, is that what's happening, Terry?
Yeah, I got a gay mayor soliciting.
You notice it all took place when I decided to turn us off there, and they've been writing emails to me of a bitter nature ever since.
Look at what's happened.
Turned the mayor gay.
I think I did. Without the T-Man in the morning show, the mayor turned gay, and the policemen are bored, and they're chasing each other around town.
Oh, goodness.
Well, what are you going to do? What else is going on in our crazy world there, Terrence? What else is happening?
British tabloids.
Welcome, Vinny the Pooh, the show, by the way.
Hey, Vinny the Pooh.
Yes.
British tabloids.
Oh, that's a nice warm welcome, Terry.
Well, what? Hugs, kisses? Hi, how are you?
All right.
Should we give a standing ovation?
British tabloids are
Did you have a good
reporting this
weekend?
morning.
Standing ovation. Good weekend, yes.
Yeah, good weekend.
Of course.
The highlight was? Okay, that's
my
fine.
club on, yeah.
I mean, if you have to think that hard.
There's a live on the mouth. The highlights.
I mean, there's a lot of things going on this weekend, so.
All right, what was the highlight?
My club on Saturday.
Well, there's more things going on. It makes it that much easier to bring out a highlight. I mean, you have nothing going on. It's hard to figure out what the highlight was. But yeah, tons of good things happening. Something's got to stand out as the highlight. What's the damn highlight?
Went to a strip club on Friday.
Oh. I thought that was you. Anyhow.
Yeah, I seen you there. Like,
what strip club did you go to?
Rick's.
You went to Rick's on Friday night. Making sure you get a couple in under the wire there. And you realize the Rick strippers are...
taking applications.
You realize that they
Passing the word around?
Well, no, that they're, not only making sure that they're taken care of after the fact of them being shut down, but they're working maybe a little extra hard, a little extra rigorously because they need to make every buck they can. Is that your philosophy on going to Rick's this weekend, or what?
So. I think so. The place was, like, packed.
Did you? Well, yeah.
I was like, okay,
Everybody knows
I understand now, yeah.
It's a countdown.
The countdown's on.
It was packed.
These ladies have to get as much buck socked away before they close the doors and board it up. And, you are reaping the benefits, aren't you?
I'm trying to.
I don't know. I hate going to a strip club when it's packed like that. All these guys just sitting around, drooling. It's just nasty.
It's wiener fest in there sometimes, man.
Nasty.
That's what strip clubs are supposed to do, right?
Well, you got to go at the right times, Terry. Noon on a Tuesday?
Oh, is it?
When there's like 4 girls and 2 guys.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Just one other weirdo in the place.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah, right. Anyhow.
Obviously, you had a good time, though.
It was good for you?
Yeah, I had fun.
Okay.
First time at a strip club?
Oh, no, it's been a minute, though. I haven't gone since I was like 19, but got drunk first, went. That's the only way you can do it.
Who'd you go with? Anyone we know?
I don't think anybody, you know. No.
The barber.
The barber.
The barber?
I tried to call him. He didn't answer his phone.
You didn't go with the barber? The barber's not even taking your calls anymore?
That's right.
Damn shame.
Tired of supporting your hair habit. I like paying customers, actually.
Is that pretty much what's come down to?
I hope not.
Sooner or later, the barber's he's going to be filled with resentment that you keep on coming in for free haircuts and you're not paying.
I mean, I try to,
just buying him a couple of JoJo's at Sport is not going to cut it.
I try to buy him lunch every once in a while, but I hope he doesn't cut me off.
All right.
Jeez.
Okay. That was the highlight.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Did you meet any special ladies?
No, I actually did see a stripper that we remember from like our childhood that was like lived in our neighborhood.
That's always a little bit awkward.
Yeah, a little bit awkward.
Yes.
I remember we used to go to her house and play video games all the time.
Tell your parents hi.
Wow. Yeah.
You won't tell anyone, will you? Now, I hope you're not going to strip clubs at this time in your life to try to parlay what you're doing in the sense that you're here in the studio with us into, like, you being able to get, like, fringe benefits over the rest of the customers. I hope you're not saying, I got power with that team, man. I could get you in the finals of Strip Apprentice if you just working a little extra overtime here. Right? No, right over here, baby. Yeah, no, a little to the left. Yeah, right there.
Not at all. If I think it could work, then maybe.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. No, I didn't have that on my priority list that night.
I may not have been on your priority list, but I'm sure you can't look me in the eye and tell me you didn't tell one scripper. You didn't tell one scripper. That's what they call it now, Trey, because that's what Ham Sandwich says.
Yeah.
You didn't tell one scripper that you work here in the studio?
I mean, I happen to.
Well, he had his cube coat on.
That's right.
And under his cube coat, his cube thermal, and his cube T-shirt.
Right.
A cube BD on.
Yes. And his cube war paint. It's it's perfect. Okay, now I get it, Vinny the Pooh. You're not a dumb guy. That's good to know.
Okay.
You're working it finally. There you have it. That's all I asked of you. All right. Now, what were you saying, Terry?
I was telling you about British tabloids talking about Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes Tomcat?
Tomcat?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Supposedly they're getting married next month in Cancun, Mexico at some hotel.
Well, she's going to have quite the belly in Cancun at that little wedding, won't she?
She will.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, there's also, rumors about the rift between her parents and their relationship and so on and so forth.
Her parents are devout Catholics or something like that.
Yes.
Or something close to that.
Something close to that.
Yes.
They're very disturbed by the whole she's pregnant without getting married, all that good stuff, and the whole Scientology thing.
There are some reports that her parents couldn't be happier.
Right.
There are other reports that say they couldn't be more devastated by her getting knocked up by Tom Cruise in a premarital way.
Right.
Almost as upset as Chris Klein, Terry.
Oh,
yeah. Yes, Stevie Wonder.
Hey, T-Man, what's up, Big Daddy?
What's up?
How you been?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How about you?
Right on. Hey, man, I was calling to see if I can come down and be on your panel of judges for the Apprentice thing. Powers at one time thought I should be on radio, so I have a little bit of knowledge here.
Yes, and I'm sure that's something we very much need in the studio is Stevie Wonder's knowledge of radio.
Finally, someone.
Finally.
Let's just say a little experience with the whole Clear Channel thing.
It's not about him wanting to just gratuitously view strippers, Terry. No. He wants to make sure that the right person is selected, and he's worried that there's not enough radio talent spotters here in the studio to do that, so he's going to make sure that that is taken care of by offering himself.
I was just going to help. I know you got all the talent and personnel you'll ever need to do anything, but I'm trying to...
Why don't you be honest? Say, T-Man, I want to see some strippers on Friday.
Yeah, that too.
So when we have construction worker Apprentice, I'm sure he's happy to come down and lend his radio knowledge, right?
Have him come down Friday. He's blindfolded, and he just gets to listen.
Oh, geez.
Gets the ear for the radio.
Oh, that's right.
How about Stephen being just such a stickler? How about Kilbreath? Even I, Terry, after seeing through the bull crap, am willing to bring Stevie down and fulfill his request, Terry. Stephen has to stick it to him. Stephen Kilbreath, the vengeful person that he is.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Did Stephen say something about me? I didn't even hear him.
Yeah, nobody does. Anyhow, I think if Stevie Wonder wants to come down, Terry, there's always a good use for him as far as lending us his voice. He could sing the national anthem on Friday morning.
Oh, there you go.
The Strip-Prentice. It'd be the Strip-Prentice national anthem.
Of course.
I don't know what that
go?
I'll have to write it later, Terry.
Okay.
But if Stevie wants to sing the Strip-Prentice national anthem on Friday morning, I'm sure he can.
Oh, goody.
Now, the calls are coming in, Terry, with all these people that we've ever known in our lives wanting to be judges. For the Friday morning finals of Strip-Prentice, Terry. It's going to be a monumental day here on the program. Could be a disaster, I'm not sure. One of the two. But Stevie Wonder, you want to come down? You are welcome.
Thank you very much, T-Man.
Hang on the line.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Pasty Dave made a good point to me during the last break, Terry.
Really?
Oh, yeah, believe it or not. He said... can take off the rest of the year now. But he said to me, remember I said, you made a point that you wanted not to wait till Wednesday for Strip-Prentice to begin. Right. You wanted to see some more strippers. You're lonely for some real curvy ladies to come down here. Or something like that.
Well, I just thought it would be interesting to meet them. Friday was, interesting.
Friday was interesting for you last Friday, and now you don't want to wait till Wednesday. Well, I said, well, bring someone down tomorrow. But he said that the finalists that we have set up for this week already know that they have to be prepared to come down here Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Oh.
So to call them and ask them, or a couple of them, to come down Tuesday is just maybe overdoing it.
Wow.
And I said, you know what? Don't even pick up the phone. You're right.
Oh, okay.
The fact that they are coming down Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I think is enough. But with that said, because I don't want to make them have to overdo it, Terry, it made me think if there's someone, although we already have it all secured as far as the spots, right? You're not looking for one extra, are you?
No, I'm cool and secure.
He's cool and secure, Terry.
Just not with the sexuality, but with this, he's fine.
If there's one person out there, I always like a late straggler, Terry. If there's one or two people out there that have the qualifications, meaning they have stripped at some point in their life, and they kind of missed the boat, they sat back, watched the parade go by, and they want to be a last-minute entry into Strip-Prentice, we can at least have them come down tomorrow and listen to what they have to say, Terry.
Oh, Oh, that's...
Maybe not let them in, but, the chances are always decent.
Sure.
Or maybe all the people that wanted to apply already applied, and then you'll have to wait till Wednesday.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But, what are you doing up there, Steve? Why are you making all that noise?
I didn't know I was making noise.
Oh, jeez.
It's the chair.
I think something's got him going this morning.
Whoa, I wonder what it is.
Can't quite pinpoint what it was, but he's making a lot of loud breathing sounds, and there's some activity going on up there. I don't know. That's right. Play, kill, breath, dumb.
Well, the chair makes noise every time I adjust a little bit.
Oh, wow. I don't even want to know.
Sure, it's quite a hefty adjustment. Anyhow.
One's coming. Hold on.
All I'm saying is, maybe by the end of today's show, I'll open the phone lines to anyone who kind of either missed the boat or didn't hear about it right away and wants to slip in here tomorrow morning to say, hey, I'm your one, and I didn't apply when I should have applied, but I'm applying now.
Okay.
The straggler lure?
The straggler lure. All right? Oh, straggler lure. All right?
It's the Strip Prentice Lure. Starring the Strip Prentice Lure.
Sorry, we're not doing that anymore. Not this year.
Shut the hell up and go play with yourself.
Oh, you see, we have so many. We have so many theme songs for Strip Prentice coming up this week, Terry.
Already.
That we don't know what to do with them.
Okay.
That's one of them. And that's the best I know what to do with it. As he. All right.
Gotcha.
Yes. Now, what else is happening, please?
This is kind of interesting. Maddox Jolie, who is the little Cambodian boy that Angelina adopted, the first one.
Maddox Jolie.
Yes, he is now 4 years old.
He's how old? 40?
Now he's 4.
He's 40?
4.
Oh, 4.
Now he's 4. He just became number 2 on the Details magazine list of the 50 most powerful men under the age of 39.
And he's 40.
And he's 4.
Oh, yes.
4 years of age.
He's 4 years of age, and he's on the most powerful list of people under 39.
Apparently, they say that he did it by breaking up, quote-unquote, America's royal couple, which is Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston.
I'm familiar with them, yes.
Supposedly, that's one reason why Brad broke up with Jennifer, is because he wanted kids.
He wanted kids, and the thought of Maddox made him lust for Angelina as far as sex with her and kids with her.
I guess so. Right.
So he'll have a talk show next year?
I know. It's amazing.
No, I just think it's not just that, Terry.
What?
I think anybody that gets to nuzzle up to Angelina Jolie's breasts like he does, even if it's for a feeding, Terry, deserves to be on that list.
Hey, he doesn't feed from her.
How do you know?
He's
just a baby, Terry. He needs his nourishment.
Sure.
How old was he when he was adopted?
I think he may have been like 2, 1 or 2.
See? There you go. You breastfeed up till 3.5.
Yeah, but...
Especially if she's your mom.
Yeah,
He's like, I see other kids doing it.
Start producing milk without...
You can produce milk if you put your mind to it, even if you're not having a child, Terry.
I'm working on chocolate milk right now. Hopefully by next week I'll have it down.
And Hot Shot's left boob right now is 3/4 filled.
Yeah, for the holidays I'm going to do eggnog.
Okay.
And hopefully chocolate by Easter.
Make sure I'm on that line. Come on, you telling me women can only produce milk when they're pregnant, Terry, or having children?
Well, I mean...
Rebecca De Mornay.
I don't know.
And the Rocks the Cradle.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but she was pregnant, had a miscarriage.
Oh, really?
So,
She
yes.
kept pumping. Don't you remember the theme of the story, Steve?
I forgot about that.
Whatever.
I just remember her tumbling down the stairs. I love
that was cool.
All right, easy now.
Guys, jeez.
Anyhow.
Yes.
Yes. I'm sure there's some nuzzling going on between Maddox and Angelina's boobies. Which is enough to put him on the list alone. Right?
Yeah,
Anyone going to argue with that? Thank you.
And she carries him around anywhere he wants to go.
Oh,
right.
I know.
Man.
He's ahead of people
I've sent her Medi a letter asking her to do that for me, Terry, but she's not responding.
No.
Pick you up and carry you around.
He's ahead of Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, and Vince Vaughn.
Maddox Jolie, who is 4 years old.
Yes.
On the most powerful Hollywood list.
Details magazine. 50 most powerful men under 39.
Details magazine, most powerful people under 39. He's ahead of Leonardo DiCaprio, Vince Vaughn, oh, the power, and
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Damon. Wait, what are you laughing at? What am I talking about?
Team America.
Yeah! I didn't think anyone would get that. Matt Damon. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, it's close.
Oh, it is.
That's pretty much it.
Have you seen Team
No, I
America, Terry?
haven't, but hey.
Even Winnie the Pooh looks like he knows that. What was that?
Yeah, that was pretty funny. That's the only thing he said the whole movie.
What did he say?
Matt Damon.
That's probably the best imitation we have. What was that again?
Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Whenever you hear his name now, that's all you think.
Yeah, that's right.
That's all I think about now.
Okay.
It's a great movie.
It is.
Wow.
Especially the unedited version where he gives her a hot Carl on the chest there, Terry.
The lumberjack.
Oh, actually, no, she does it to him, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is how I like
We're
it.
talking about puppets here, right?
That was
Yes, Terry. When puppets poop, it's fun for the whole family.
Didn't know that puppets could poop. But,
Well,
You ever see Kermit the Frog do that?
you've been watching too much Baby Einstein and not
yeah,
enough.
No kidding.
Not enough Team America, Terry.
Clap. Let's get-
Stephen, have you secured a copy of Team America, the unedited version?
I have not, no.
Well, you obviously haven't experienced enough in life yet.
That's true.
Until
Sounds like it.
Until you see puppets poop.
I mean, puppets saying Matt Damon funny. I mean, that sounds good to me.
Hey, maybe you don't understand sophisticated humor, but
And pooping. I mean, that's great.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Funny every time, Stephen.
Every time.
gets me going. Now, who does he beat, Matt? Who is it?
Maddox beats
Maddox,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Maddox Jolie.
Maddox Jolie.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, and Vince Vaughn.
Matt Damon. It's hilarious.
Oh, I love great humor.
What would you do?
How does Stephen not like that movie? What a stick in the mud.
He hasn't
It's just
seen
a stick in the mud. Or his face stuck in the popcorn. I don't know what caused him not to like Team America.
Haven't seen
two.
You haven't seen Team America at all?
Saw the little clip they showed for 10 minutes, and
That's it.
yeah.
Oh, well. You are just... no culture in you.
The T-Man. A long time ago.
Many White House photo ops are staged events, but did the most recent one go too far? President Bush held a video conference on Thursday with U.S. troops in Iraq, but some eyebrows were raised by what came over the satellite beforehand.
Oh, geez.
A Pentagon aide rehearsing the soldiers' answers. We'll have more on that.
But first, the severe flooding here in the Northeast as more rain continues to fall today.
Oh, I know what this is, Terry. This is something pretty much everyone's talking about this morning, I guess. The fraudulent reporting of the Today Show.
Oh.
After all these years, exposed for their exploitation and their trumping up of disasters, which are bad enough, you would think.
Yeah.
And they don't have to make them sound that much worse. You got this reporter who was out in the scene of New Jersey where there was tons of flooding because they got like 8 straight days of rain. And she's reporting from a canoe, making it seem like she couldn't stand up in the water. And then, in the middle of her reporting, some guy walks by and the water's not even up to his ankles.
She's in a canoe.
She's in a canoe.
That's great.
And you probably wondered why her oar was barely getting into the water. She was trying to make it seem like the flooding was that much worse by being in a canoe when there was only 3 inches of water on the ground.
Oh, jeez.
And she got busted. And here's the audio. And this was just minutes after the Today Show did a story about how the White House may have... now, we're the first to take on the White House, but when they need defending, it has to happen. I mean, the Today Show was just moments earlier reporting on a story about how the White House may have fraudulently done a scene that they had set up in regard to the soldiers. I think you pretty much heard it just a second ago, but we'll play it again from the beginning. It seems like a little bit of hypocrisy if you're not catching on.
Many White House photo ops are staged events, but did the most recent one go too far? President Bush held a video conference on Thursday with U.S. troops in Iraq, but some eyebrows were raised by what came over the satellite beforehand. A Pentagon aide rehearsing the soldiers' answers. We'll have more on that.
But first, the severe flooding.
I need to hear more pain in your voice. More pain in your voice. Come on, let's go again from the top.
You like it here. You don't want to go home.
A Pentagon aide rehearsing the soldiers' answers. We'll have more on that.
But first, the severe flooding here in the Northeast as more rain continues to fall today. NBC's Michelle Kaczynski, I guess she's in the canoe.
Yeah, don't worry. You don't have to worry about her name. You're never going to see her again, Terry.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
She's
We
pretty
don't
much...
need to know about her anymore.
She'll be next to gay phone operator on the unemployment line later this week.
Is in Wayne, New Jersey this morning.
Hey, guys.
Michelle, good morning to you.
Good morning. Well, obviously we're getting a nice break from the rain, but not the flooding. This is essentially now a part of the Passaic River in this neighborhood. It rushed in yesterday through the street. And it's really tough to control a canoe or a boat when you're out in it. It's much deeper back there because this is really...
That's right when the guy walked by. When she goes, it's much deeper back there. Just trying to, like, gloss over it. Some guy just, you would think the NBC producers would have tackled this guy who was just walking by on a street. He's walking by, the water's barely above his footwear, Terry.
Oh, my gosh.
It actually wasn't even above his sneakers. That's right, I said sneakers. I know you call it tennis shoes out here.
Was he sneaking around?
Here I am. And it's really tough to control a canoe or a boat when you're out in it. It's much deeper back there because this is really moving. And as it started to get into people's homes, they started realizing it's time to get out of here. And in some areas today, more people are expected to leave as river levels crest. After so many days of this, though, it's getting harder for people to take it in stride. In fact, in New Hampshire, the governor said in his state alone, the amount of damage is now in the tens of thousands of dollars. Katie?
Actually, Michelle, I'll take it. Is there some kind of severe drop-off there between the foreground? We'll go back. We saw these guys a second ago, Michelle, walking. Are these holy men walking on top of water?
Oh, geez. Well, they had no choice at that point. I mean, everyone saw... I guess it was one or two guys walking by. I saw the video. I saw one guy walking by, Terry. Actually, there were two. Now that I think about it, two guys walking by. And she almost just made it seem like she was going to gloss over it, like no one noticed it. Matt Lauer has no choice but to call her out on it. Because she looked ridiculous, paddling in a canoe in water that was 3 inches deep. Trying to make the story seem that much worse. Tragedies aren't bad enough. We have to make them seem 10 times worse in the media now.
Gosh.
Yes,
say, well, Tom Cruise isn't going to yell at me, so what do you think of that?
Oh. What do you think? You're all tough now, Matty boy, that you're taking on Tom Cruise? Well, I'm one feisty bitch.
Yeah, watch me paddle in my canoe.
I mean, she might as well, Terry. She's going down in flames as a reporter after this one.
Wow.
It's real hard to control a boat or a canoe when it's stuck on the ground.
Actually, Michelle, I'll take it. Is there some kind of severe drop-off there between the foreground? We'll go back. We saw these guys a second ago, Michelle, walking. Are these holy men walking on top of water?
Oh, it's a good line.
What's
calling her out? Just calling her out.
Oh, I know. Jeez.
But you had to, I guess.
Well, if it was that obvious, people walking in front and they have no problems getting, it's not like they're wading through, they're actually like walking.
This is what you get when you decide to just take creative license like this and try to make a story seem that much worse, Terry.
Sure.
Man, she must have just, like, tinkled in her pants when she saw these guys walking by, Terry. On live national morning TV. That has a reputation as far as being pretty much on target as far as what's really going on, Terry.
Right, you're right.
And here she is in a canoe in 3 inches of water, trying to make it seem like it's the worst flood in the history of the Northeast.
But like you said, you would think that her camera people, whoever's, helping her report the story, would say, hey, you guys don't know anybody walked through this.
They're all getting fired.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is looking really bad for NBC and the Today Show. It's all Good Morning America now.
Oh, my God.
Just told her mom, I'm going to be the next Katie Couric.
Right. That little group of kittens that walked by, do they have life jackets on? Or is that...
Michelle, walking. Are these holy men walking on top of water? What's going on here?
Why walk when you can ride, you guys?
Yeah.
When you have a ride like this, why would you want to walk?
Have you run ashore yet?
Have you run ashore yet?
Your next ride is going to be the city bus.
Okay.
Because you ain't working in this town anymore, honey, when you get busted like that.
Michelle, walking. Are these holy men walking on top of water? What's going on here?
Why walk when you can ride, you guys?
I mean, everyone in the studio, everyone in the whole...
dying.
On the set of the Today Show, camera people, the audio people, the producers, Matt and Katie, they're all laughing at her now.
It's crazy.
They were probably all behind it. No, you got to make it seem much worse. Get in the canoe. Come on. And now they're all just selling her out.
Oh, my God.
Although it may have been her idea, I doubt it.
Why walk when you can ride, you guys? When you have a ride like this, why would you want to walk?
Have you run ashore yet?
Well, they wouldn't let me go back into the deep water because they were afraid I would just drift out of here.
Right. And if you drifted away, the world would not get its news the way you can bring it to them.
She should have said, I started in the river, and here I am. That's what happens when you have floods.
No matter what she said at that point, it was over.
I guess.
Jeez.
Down at the intersections where it's running through, the current is really swift.
Trust me, there really is a lot of flooding. Okay, maybe you didn't see it in my report now that I got exposed, but...
Oh, no. She's still trying. She's
still trying to cover up for it. It's really deep over there.
Pan over that way. Oh, wait, no, there's other people walking.
Mm-hmm.
Up to your knees over there.
Pan to the left. Oh, no, there's a whole group of Girl Scouts selling cookies. I'm basically screwed.
It's a little scary. And walking through yesterday when
it seems really scary.
Right.
What's really scary is you trying to make the news 10 times, 50 times worse than it really is.
Oh, geez.
Now, what do we believe anymore?
I know.
When we are reporters who just got caught in the act of fraud.
It's a little scary. And walking through yesterday when it was up to your waist.
Right.
It almost felt like it was
If you would have gone to me yesterday, I would have really needed this canoe.
Well, it sounds like Lauer is really believing her. Yeah, right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
It almost felt like it was going to take you away.
Strange piece of video there, Michelle.
Is your oar hitting ground, Michelle?
Katie's getting into it, too. Oh, wow.
And Katie just pointing out the obvious. I mean, all you needed to see were the guys walking by. And the water barely was above their sneakers.
Well, Steve sent it to me, and I just watched it. It's not even, they're wearing boots. It's not even covering the top of their boots. I mean, the top where your foot is.
Hot Fudge Scott hates when I say sneakers, Terry. Yeah.
I don't really hate it. I'm not used to it.
Of course
that I like.
Round That's what she's going to be singing this reporter starting this week, Terry.
All right,
It's
Michelle.
the smoothest note.
Michelle, thank you very much. It's Michelle Kaczynski in New Jersey.
That's Michelle Kaczynski signing off. For the rest of her life.
I want to try radio.
Yes.
I used to be on TV.
Right. Be incorrect on radio.
I don't know. Did they ever land people on the moon? I'm starting to question that, Terry.
No way.
A lot of people say no way.
Desert in Arizona.
Oh, wow.
I think they might have edited out a couple of Girl Scouts walking by on the moon, Terry.
Yeah, probably so.
Just awful.
Wow.
What the hell's going on? You'll get no fraud around here, ladies and gentlemen. We're the real thing, sad to say.
Yeah, this is what you get.
Yes, what you see is what you get.
No singing, no dancing.
Mm-hmm. Unbelievable.
I love that kind of stuff.
When it's exposed like that?
Love it.
Just the awkward moment. And then you got Matt and Katie selling her out. When they're all apart, you can't just blame her, Terry.
Right.
They're all a part of it.
Oh, my goodness.
We play that cue to call yet for that haunted house? Yes? No?
No.
We didn't play it yet.
No, not yet.
Can we play a fraudulent one?
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yes.
Coming up.
It really isn't a haunted house. You there again over the weekend, Pooh?
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you take your football team over the weekend?
I did, yes.
Your football team win over the weekend?
We did not win over the weekend.
Oh, wow.
4-2.
You're going down in flames.
Backing our way into the playoffs.
I don't know if you're going to make the playoffs.
We got to win out.
You got to win out? How many games?
2.
Oh, okay. That's not exactly win out. You just got to win your next 2 games. Win out means it's like maybe 4 or 5 games left.
It means you got to win the rest of your games.
All right. I understand, but when there's only 2 left,
you have to win them.
All right, we're going to win our last 2 games. Yeah. Maybe more likely. You're trying to over-dramatize. Why don't you get in a canoe while you're at it?
Winning's winning. You got to win the next 2.
Got it! So the 10 and 11-year-olds, were they scared at the haunted house or
yes.
what? Yes.
Yes.
2 of them backed out at the last minute.
Oh, wow.
Took one look at the clown and said, I'm out.
Oh.
The clown outside with the... Yes, I see.
Jeez.
All right.
At least they had a good time, huh?
Well, the non-fraudulent cue to call, I'm sure, is right around the corner, don't you know? The
T-Man.
Lollipops.
Stork in a bottle during college, man. That's how I made my money.
Mm-hmm. You're obviously trying to be funny there?
Trying, yeah.
Oh! So I wasn't sure if you were being... I mean,
it's not called stork in a bottle.
Well, people in college have done stranger things to try to make some cash.
There were people that did that.
Mm-hmm.
But there really are places you can go that would be considered sperm banks, where in the facility they have on tap sperm ready to pour.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You can put it in a little vacuum tube and just drive through the drive-thru.
take a Miller Lite and some of that imported stuff over there.
Make your donation. They freeze it up.
Well, I don't see how anyone would want to donate their sperm after this story that has just come out, Terry.
Yeah.
If you're telling me the truth, if you're not making up stories over there.
No, not making this
because
one up.
the theme of the day is fraudulent stories. If you're not making up stories over there, well, then I don't see how anyone donates their sperm anymore. This is now a precedent-setting case where this poor schlub, Terry, did what he thought was an honorable, nice little gesture, stuck to his end of the bargain, and now this distressed lesbian... Nothing more frightening than a distressed lesbian, Terry.
I guess not.
Goes after this poor innocent schlub who was nothing but nice to her.
Right.
And he's got to pay child support? Why? What did the judge rule? What was his statement? What was his ruling, Terry? Do you have any elaboration on this,
Not
or
a
what?
lot of elaboration. Just it's pretty much cut and dry.
Jeez.
That is, you even though you donate, that's your responsibility. Yes, you donated.
That is not his responsibility.
But that's what the Swedish Supreme Court.
Swedish court.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Swedish People's Court. Put it on. I'm watching.
Yeah. Went all the way to the Supreme Court.
Right after Judge Judy, Terry. Can't take off Judge Judy. She still rules.
Yes, she does. They have a new judge, by the way.
David, your thoughts? No, all the other judges that follow, they all suck.
No, I understand that, but I'm
judge.
just saying they're trying to bring in a new guy and by.
Well, if he's Swedish, I'm in.
Okay.
It seems like it's wrong to me. That's my thought.
Thank you so much.
I never trust a woman with a flat top. It's always been a rule of mine. It's going to continue now.
Yes. I never bought in on that theory. Today I do.
You're seeing it now, aren't you?
Never trust a woman with a flat top, Jerry. Rule number 242. Never trust a woman with a flat top. The T-Man rules. Thank you for that one there, Hutch.
You betcha.
Yes, I'll claim it as my own if you don't mind. Ladies and gentlemen, how about passes to the haunted house? As if this world isn't haunted enough, apparently. 1-866-663-T-Man, you're on the air. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Who's this?
This is Lindsay.
Lindsay. Oh, it's like a nice Lindsay, too. Yeah. Yes, Lindsay's are usually hot.
Okay.
Hard-pressed to find a just butt-ugly Lindsay.
Alrighty then.
Although maybe we found one.
Yeah. Aren't they usually kind of, talkative and
Lindsay, just don't elaborate. How are you there?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's going on this Monday morning for you?
I'm driving to school.
Driving to school? Where do you go to school?
Bellingham.
Oh, is that a community college, Terry?
No, Western Washington University.
A 4-year university? Whoa! Well, la-dee-da!
Schmarty pants.
Mm-hmm. What's going so well in your life that you're ready for a 4-year college?
I don't know. I just went because I didn't want to go to work.
Just delaying the inevitable. That's why everyone goes to college, right? It doesn't really serve any purpose. And how are you doing so far in school? You doing well?
I think I'm doing okay.
Yeah, who really knows? What year are you in?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior.
Have they turned you vegetarian yet?
I know.
So this is the time when you start to really think about the quote-unquote real world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Real world.
How do you see that working out for you when you're done in a year and 3 quarters from now?
Hopefully good.
Okay.
She already hates work. Off to a good start.
I know.
Do you have any career goals? Gonna be a teller at a sperm bank? What do you got on your mind as far as future employment?
Just anywhere that pays good. I don't even care.
So any field that you can be a big earner sounds like it's for you.
I should be a stripper.
Oh, geez. How much?
The new rules,
How much money do you see yourself needing to make to enjoy your life for the future? What's the minimum?
$60,000 a year.
$60,000 a year. Anything less, you won't be satisfied. You don't need much more than that, or?
I don't know. I don't even know the real world.
Yeah, you're gonna realize.
$60,000 sounds good. Sounds like a good number to me.
It's nice, no doubt about it. You can certainly live happy on $60,000.
Yep.
But something tells me, with your lifestyle, you may need a good $900,000. So how are we going to find that kind of money?
A stripper.
No.
That's not going to work.
Not for you, Lindsay.
Oh, I see.
You don't have the goods.
Oh.
Now, prostitution's another story.
Wow.
Your Birkenstocks will get caught on the pole.
And you'd have to shave your legs, probably.
Yeah, and you're too smart for that. Okay, so what are you going to do? What kind of field do you want to go into? I'm really curious. Not really. What do you want to do with your life?
I'm majoring in English.
In English. What can you do with that, Terry? Be an English teacher.
Yeah.
She seems to speak it pretty well so far.
Mm-hmm.
I could be a teacher.
Okay, aside from a teacher, are there any other career goal, any other careers that you can make out of an English major, or what?
I'm kind of leaning towards teacher.
Mm-hmm. But are there any other options with a major of English? You could be a writer.
Not really.
Right? No? What do you do? What do you do with an English major, Terry?
I don't know.
Man, talk about wasting your forehead. What do you do with an English major? Come on, somebody.
You go to like a foreign country and teach English and make big bucks.
That's the teacher.
Yeah.
Somebody in your class has to be doing something else but wanting to be a teacher, right? What are they thinking about with their English major?
Well, you can go to grad school and be anything. You can be a lawyer and all kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Fascinating.
If you're going to be a teacher, kiss the 60 grand away.
Okay.
Kiss that goodbye.
Yeah, probably.
Ain't happening.
What do you, what else do I need to ask? Do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
You're pretty thrilled with Lindsay, I can tell.
Yeah. You have a boyfriend that's serious?
Yeah.
How serious?
I don't know. I live with him.
Mm-hmm. How long has that been going on?
3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you, like 21?
I'm 20.
Mm-hmm. Been living with him since you were 17?
No, since I was 18. I haven't been living with him for 3 years, but I've been with him for 3 years.
Not a math major.
Mm-hmm.
No, not a math major.
All about English.
It's going to work at English R Us.
And that's working out for you and this dude, or what?
Yeah.
And you and him, like, loyal to each other, or what?
Yeah, we don't cheat or anything.
You've been faithful to him for the past 3 years?
Yeah.
And he's been faithful to you for the past 3 years?
Yeah.
And you can say that with absolute certainty?
Yes, I can.
You've never had a moment of doubt?
No.
There was never a question that ever came to your mind about his fidelity? Was there ever a moment where you doubted his being faithful to you? Yes or no? Answer the question.
Maybe.
All right, when was it? And I'll tell you whether he cheated or not. He cheated. All right, go ahead. When was it?
It was like 2 years ago.
All right, what happened?
Or maybe like 2.5.
Whatever. What happened?
I don't know. He was having some people at his house, and I was there, but then I left, and my friend told me that he, like, made out with some other girl.
Your friend told you that?
But he totally denies it.
He totally denies it. Well, why would your friend, what would her motivation be in telling you that if it wasn't true?
Well, she wasn't there, so that's why I don't really believe her.
Well, why does she say that? Why does she say that as fact? Then, what did she hear about? Why did she come to you and give you this information?
Because she said the girl told her that, but they're not even friends, so I didn't get it.
Well, then tell me what this guy. If she lied about it, there had to be a motivation for her lying about it. So, in your mind, the only way he's innocent is if she had some motive for lying to you, right or wrong.
Right.
Now, what would be her motive for lying to you? Was she jealous that you had a boyfriend and she didn't? Did she feel like she wanted more of your time as a friend? Why would she lie to you?
Because she wants to get with him.
She wants him?
Yeah.
She can get with him whether you're with him or not, so I don't see that as a motive.
Okay.
I think he did it. Now, what are we going to do about this?
I don't know.
Well, it's already 2 years past now.
I really think she likes him.
You've played the fool for the past 2 years with this cheating boyfriend.
I saw the girl that she said he made out with, and she, like, hurt my eyes. She was so gross.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised with the looks of some of these girls that guys cheat on their girlfriends and wives with. Not a pretty sight. Like haunted house material. All right? So that is not a factor. Don't give me, just because you saw her and she wasn't pretty, that your boyfriend's innocent.
Fine.
There might have been something about her that night that he just wanted.
Likes the ugly ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, me too.
And then, of course, if he cheated that time, he probably has cheated again and will, in all likelihood, cheat in the future.
Do you think maybe he's cheated with the friend that told him?
I can't say that for sure, Terry.
But that doesn't
I
mean
can
that...
only speak about things that I'm pretty certain on.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he cheated.
All right.
I hope.
She hopes.
I believe him. I forgive him. It's been like 2.5 years.
And there hasn't been an episode since that you're worried about.
I'm positive that there's not been anything since.
Mm-hmm.
Where is he now?
He's at work.
And what about this friend that gave you this information 2.5 years ago? Is she still a friend?
Yeah, kind of.
Not as good a friend, is she?
No.
Because you blame her for being the messenger, don't you?
Yeah.
That's all she was. Trying to help you out, being a messenger.
I think she was lying.
Mm-hmm. You have to think that, don't you? You have no other choice. All right, how about some haunted house tickets?
Okay.
I got 4 for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Why you getting all...
Breathing hard.
You all right?
I really want to go.
All right already. I told you I have haunted house tickets. It's not open right now.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That might be the first thank you we've ever got.
We're it's overdue on some thank yous, aren't we?
Yeah.
What's her name again, Terry?
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Yeah?
Have a good time.
Thank you.
Say hi to your cheating boyfriend.
I will.
Okay. Take care. There she is, Terry. She's Lindsay, Terry.
Yeah, she is Lindsay.
Poor Lindsay. Been laughed at behind her back by her boyfriend and his friends
Yeah.
for the past 2.5 years.
It's a shame.
She believed every word I said, guys.
It worked.
Glad I didn't get caught screwing the ugly bitch.
Yeah, because I need her rent money.
Yeah, oh, wow.
She can't move out now. I can't afford the place.
Oh, my gosh.
I love Terry.
The ugly ones.
Yes, that too.
Sorry.
I love the women that will believe every word a guy says when he's caught in a tight spot. Why would her friend, Terry, if she's going on the fact that she wanted him, girls who want their friends' boyfriends, that's the last thing they'll do is go to that girl and say he cheated on you.
Right.
They want to be as quiet about what they're thinking as possible.
That's part of the dirtiness of it.
Part of the dirtiness of it is having them be as happy as possible when you screw her boyfriend. That makes it that much more of a conquest.
That's true.
You don't want them to be at odds. And you don't want her to have any information that you may be interested in her boyfriend.
Right.
So you work deep undercover. You don't go to her saying, hey, I think he was messing around with some ugly girl. You only do that if you're a true friend. But that's not how you're seen. You're the most unappreciated person on the planet. The messenger. What a shame. When all you were trying to do was a good deed, like a sperm donor. You all get screwed in the end.
The T-Man.
People who want to keep the weight they lost off should step on the scale every day. That is according to new research from an obesity conference today in B.C.
Right. Well, that's got to be a good conference to cater, Terry.
No kidding.
The obesity conference?
Oh, yeah.
You guys will need a lot of pastries, is that right?
Should step on the scale every day. That is according to new research from an obesity conference today in B.C. People who weighed themselves every day had reminders to stay in line and were more likely to keep the weight off.
I don't know, Terry. A lot of people who have their minds on weight and losing weight and keeping weight off, they don't like to weigh themselves every day.
Right. I thought it was the you're not supposed to weigh yourself
Well,
every
that's
day.
what some people believe. I think this makes more sense. But there are a lot of people with their school of thought thinking if I'm going to lose weight, I can't be weighing myself every day.
Right. Or else it will just...
Just make me crazy.
Yeah. I hate stepping on a scale.
Oh, jeez. I believe it.
People who weighed themselves every day had reminders to stay in line and were more likely to keep the weight off. Most dieters regain 1/3 of what they lost in the first year,
Oh, that's a shame.
2/3 in the second year.
Oh, wow.
It's catching up quick. Anyhow.
Wait till year 3.
Whoa, it's coming back with a vengeance.
Somebody who doesn't have to worry about putting the weight back on is just getting over their birthday weekend, Terry. By the way, this could have been, you notice he's not calling in this morning. This could have been the day. This would have been the day. This would have been the official day that I sat in the studio writing a check.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
To the man I'm speaking of, Terry.
Would have been a big payoff.
For was it $30,000, Terry?
Wow. $30,000.
It started at 15, then I doubled it when I realized he wasn't making any headway.
Sure enough. Big double.
But I will not be writing any check for $30,000 today to the gayest of unemployed men, Terry.
Right.
Because he did not only lose the weight that I suggested, that I offered him to get $30,000 to lose, Terry.
Right.
But he gained about, what would you say, about a good 40, 50 pounds since last year when I made the offer, Terry?
Minimum.
I gave him 1 year to get down to 225.
Yes.
And the motivation, because I know people are motivated by money, Terry. That's the way the world works. I offered him nice chunk of change.
A very nice chunk of change.
To do that.
Mm-hmm.
Then came the trainer that heard about the whole bet, Terry, that put him to work. The rest is history. Here we are a year later, the day that I was supposed to pay off, and I will not be writing any checks. As a matter of fact, just to make it sting a little bit more, I'll spend the rest of the day just wiping my ass with a $30,000 check.
But you would have gladly paid. I mean, it would have been a good deal.
I wouldn't have gladly 15 years ago if that bullet ever moves and it just goes into a part of Mary Jo Buttafuoco's head that it doesn't need to be, and it kills Mary Jo Buttafuoco. Amy Fisher goes to jail for life.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
It is. And now it looks like this gentleman is right there.
Amy Fisher has to go to bed every night hoping that bullet in Mary Jo Buttafuoco's head doesn't move at all, or else she could be facing murder charges because there's no statute of limitations on murder charges.
Right.
And that's exactly what happened to someone who shot someone 32 years ago. That's what you're telling me.
Mm-hmm. Police showed up at this gentleman's door on Thursday and arrested him on a second-degree murder charge, and he's in jail right now without bail.
Well, that's gotta suck.
Yeah.
That is just...
He's 54 years old now. It happened. He shot the gentleman back when he was 22.
20s, yes.
Yeah.
When he was 22.
Yeah.
And now 32 years later.
Mm-hmm. After the shooting. Mm-hmm.
And he's how old now? 54?
He's 54 now.
Look, I haven't shot anybody in a long time.
I know.
I don't think I'll do it again.
Apparently it doesn't matter.
Wow.
Man, that's a weird technicality, huh?
It is.
Speaking of weird technicalities, John has been waiting very patiently, Terry. Apparently he had a terrible accident over the weekend and had to go to the hospital and is dying to tell us about it. It's probably a completely made-up story, but he promises if we let him on to tell it real quick, he won't call again, he won't be pounding pasty all morning long. Okay, that's not part of the story, I believe.
No, get to the story.
We're interested, I guess, in hearing how or why you had to go to the hospital this weekend. Do you want to tell us or not?
Dude?
Do you want to tell us or not?
I'm trying to speak. If you shut up for a minute, let me talk.
Okay, that's a deal.
Okay, from Dr. Goon to the X-ray technician.
Dr. Goon and the X-ray technician. Sounds like a name of a good sitcom that NBC should be putting on this fall, Terry.
And the X-ray technician.
Yes. What did Dr. Goon and the X-ray technician tell you over the weekend there, John?
He told me to take it easy over the weekend.
Well, what happened to you?
You think it's effing... Oh.
What happened to you that made you go to the hospital this weekend, John?
Well, what happened over was the weekend I had strained my back because of what had happened to me over this few years ago, about a year and a half ago. Why are you laughing at me, dude?
I'm not laughing at you, dude. I'm just taking it all in. I'm wanting to hear about the trials and tribulations of Dr. Good and the X-ray technician.
My pussy.
Your pussy?
You just got a new pet.
Okay, otherwise I don't want to say no more because you think it's funny, T-Man.
Well, then thank you for sharing with us this morning, John, and we'll talk to you another time. Are you about...
No, it happened. The day of the headless and the day of the dead. I tell you what, this weekend went off with Dr. Goon, who took care of me, to the X-ray technician, Rob. Rob has taken care of me. And, of course, everybody else that take care of me at Valley Medical Center, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Wow, it sounds like an Academy Award speech, Terry.
Yeah.
And these nurses are just getting off right now.
Right. Over the thought of you and what went on over the weekend.
Yes.
Okay, well, that we can't air, Terry.
No.
He signed off before hanging up by telling us to go F ourselves.
We weren't even going to a break yet.
It's the only time in the history of John John's calls that we didn't laugh at him, Terry.
I know. You actually were very quiet.
I was
and just,
dying to hear it.
I was actually giving him his time for the first time ever.
Wow.
But I think a couple of Keystone Lights got in the way of
Keystone Lights.
what was actually the reality of this situation, Terry.
I don't know if Dr. Goon is the guy I'm going to see. Is there anyone else I can see, maybe? No reason. Just...
Well, you'd be
Dr.
surprised.
Death available?
Dr. Goon's appointments are booked out months in advance.
Man. Wow.
Don't be fooled by the name.
Okay.
Dr. Goon is a highly skilled medical technician.
All right. You say so.
I don't know. I'm sure John John's health care coverage only provides him the best doctors.
Right. There's one guy on your plan.
He lost his license.
Yeah. He's in Tijuana, but it's worth it.
His name is Dr. Goon, and he's prepared to see you, like, now.
Right.
No waiting.
Ah, Terry.
Jeez.
We hope he's all right.
Our dysfunctional family members.
Boy, oh boy.
One crying over a last morsel of cake and some spilt milk. And the other under the very capable care of Dr. Goon.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the x-ray technician. Because John did, in fact, he wasn't lying about the fact that he has a serious back problem, Terry.
Oh, okay.
He fell off a balcony a couple of years, about 3 years ago.
All right.
That we did confirm through sources.
Ah.
The fact that we have sources about John is telling you something about us right there.
Well, his imaginary friend told us.
Mm-hmm.
So he must have gotten his back irritated again, or?
Kendall?
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
How was the weekend at the University of Arizona?
Oh, it was good. I tried to not go out
Sounds
at all.
like some parts are sore. Are you okay?
Oh, wow, easy.
What?
Are some of your parts sore? You just sounded a little bit off there for a second. You okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Oh, good.
No, I'm stressed out from studying.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
Her dad's a regular listener. She's stressed out from studying, Terry.
Right.
No, I am. I'm reading right now.
That's what everyone on the University of Arizona campus is probably feeling the same way. They're stressed out and worn out from studying all weekend, right?
Well, yeah. Well, Saturday was pretty rough partying too, but other than Saturday, I studied all weekend.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting, now that we're friends on the MySpace little joint there, I'm getting some comments about you and some guys saying how hot you are, some guys saying how pretty hot, but a lot of different varying opinions, but mostly very complimentary as far as your looks are concerned. But also, I got to be honest, as it pertains to your boyfriend, a lot of people with some negative comments about this boyfriend of yours and how he is just not making the grade as far as looks. I mean, I'm getting comments like, is he like just things suggesting he has Down syndrome. Wow. Really mean and snide comments about her boyfriend,
That
Terry.
is not nice.
I thought you didn't go on MySpace. You don't have any friends other than...
Oh, I go. I just don't accept friends.
Oh, okay. So you message with people. You talk. You chat it up.
No, people send me emails, and I read them. I read the emails people send me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And
you just don't accept friends.
Well, I think he just must be not photogenic. He's very cute. I like him. I don't care what people think.
There you go.
He's a good guy.
That's love.
I think he's hot.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
No, Justin messaged me on MySpace. Justin wanted a nooner with Terry.
Oh, jeez. All right. I don't know.
Funny.
I don't know how we got on that subject, but okay. Yes.
We're on MySpace. We were talking about MySpace.
Oh, okay. I see the segue, yes.
Trying to divert the attention somewhere else.
Yeah. Let's not talk about my cute boyfriend.
Hey, what about Terry? She's a bunt, right?
Oh, jeez. Is it a situation where you acknowledge that your boyfriend is really not that good looking, but he's your boyfriend and you're in love with him and that's that? Or do you think they're wrong and you do have a cute, hot boyfriend and people just don't see it that way?
No, I think people just don't see it. He's not very photogenic at all.
So you want to stick with the story that your boyfriend is hot/cute and people just aren't picking up on that because he doesn't take good pictures?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, the wedding
I think
pictures
he's hot.
would be
I
a
don't care.
disaster.
Maybe I have weird taste in guys, but I think he's cute.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter what people think.
I'm still trying to figure out how to pin you down here. Oh, just, is it a situation where you acknowledge and you understand how most people don't see him as cute/hot?
Everyone has different opinions.
Well, yeah, but some people's opinions tend to match other people's opinions. Do you acknowledge that most people recognize your boyfriend as not a good-looking guy, but for some reason you see the beauty in him? Or do you want to tell us that most people do think your boyfriend's good-looking? Which one is it?
I think most people down here think my boyfriend is good looking. Maybe people who see him in person. He got hit on a ton on Saturday night. I almost had to fight a girl.
Bite a girl?
You had to bite a girl.
I think he's cute. People think he's cute.
She wouldn't fight, but she'll bite, Terry.
Oh, yeah, watch out.
Oh, that's Kendall.
I didn't really fight. I just looked at her and I was like, excuse me?
Because your boyfriend's so hot.
Oh, yeah.
She's trying to move in on your territory, man.
I mean, it's got to be
what's up with those little girls?
If a guy is truly hot, Terry,
yes,
there's got to be a moment where a picture can catch him in a good light, right?
There has to
I mean,
be,
there's like
yes.
10 pictures.
Well, I think the picture that he has up on his MySpace is his front picture is really bad, but there's a
Well, isn't it your responsibility as his girlfriend to say, hey, that's not a good shot of you, take this one and put it up there, or what?
Well, I don't know.
Or
it's
are
one
you
of
not?
Us together. It's one of us together, so he liked it. But
well, I'll tell you what.
I don't think he looks very good in it.
On top of all this, Terry, this
That's
is
really bad.
This is the guy,
Uh-huh.
you know, the one that I'm getting comments about how bad looking he is and how it looks like he has Down syndrome.
Yes.
This is the guy who just a few weeks ago we were talking about the story of whether he cheated on her or not.
Right, the one, yeah.
I mean, if he's going to be a cheating boyfriend, he better be hot, Kendall. You better be damn sure that people see him as hot, right or wrong, or does that not apply?
That doesn't apply. I love him. I think he's hot.
So the girl that was...
and he's not a
I say we go to his MySpace account, Terry.
Yeah?
See all the girls that are on his space that he calls friends and trying to figure out which one, when Kendall was doing her little sorority thing, he was screwing.
I vote for Craig.
Yeah.
Craig.
He only
probably
has
Tom.
boys, my friends, and his sisters on there. I checked.
There are no
She's
other...
already checked.
Jeez. Well, then we have to go to your space, look at your little girlfriends, and see who he cheated on you with.
Now,
'Cause the chances are, if he did cheat, and we are still not convinced that he didn't cheat on you, if he did cheat on you, there's a good chance that he cheated on you with one of your sorority sisters.
No, he wouldn't.
So let's go to Kendall's space.
Okay.
Look at all the girls that are there, Terry, and see who the guilty party is.
Now, the girl that you say you almost had to bite because she was, you know, trying to...
Fight, I think, really.
She
okay.
did? I thought she said bite.
I thought she said bite. But if it was trying to get in with your man, was she... Is
She can say it 10 more times, I still won't know. Yes.
I think bite is better, though.
I don't understand.
You had to what her?
No, I just gave her a dirty look, like fighting. Like a fight look.
fight.
Like,
There we go.
stay back.
Yes.
So
There goes our
was
fantasy.
she real hot? Or,
Sorry.
I mean...
No, she was really pretty. No, but we were walking through the party, and we bought, like, this huge, like, gallon of vodka so we could get, like, for everyone else. Because then we go around and we, like, are like, oh, here, like, guys, like, you have to take 5 seconds of a chug, and then you can have some of our vodka.
All right, so
like,
she wanted your boyfriend. She wanted your boyfriend, and she was...
told him, like, ooh, I want some of your alcohol, like... trying to flirt with him or whatever to get
whatever.
a drink, and I was like, excuse me. I was like, this is not for you. I was like, you need to back off.
Or I'll eat you. So she's a really good-looking girl, and she wanted your really good-looking boyfriend.
Well, yeah.
She wanted some of his alcohol.
She was just flirting with him for the alcohol.
All right,
maybe.
let's take a break. Let's take a break. We'll all come back, Terry.
Yes.
Kendall will give us her space address.
Okay.
We'll all look at her boyfriend.
All right.
And we'll determine whether he's a good-looking guy who just took some bad pictures, Terry.
Uh-huh.
Whether he's a good-looking guy and that's a good picture and we're just off, or he's a butt-ugly guy.
Are we doing a lightning pole?
I don't know what we're doing. But I also want to look at her space, Terry.
Yes.
See what girls, even though I remember looking last week and I wasn't very impressed.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
What girls she has up there and try to figure out who her boyfriend used that condom on.
Wow.
All right, Kendall?
Okay. Okay.
She doesn't sound overly enthralled about this, Terry. And that's just the way I want it.
The T-Man.
Let's see what we got here on text pages, Terry. Putting John on the air makes my IQ go down, writes somebody, Terry.
Wow.
And the request that we don't do it ever again.
Okay.
We've gotten many requests like that, and we can't help it. We're just at the point where our IQs can't go any lower, so we're cool. What else we got here? Kendall, just wanted to Just wanted to know if Angela enjoyed her upgrade at the game last night. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Her upgrade.
Her upgrade.
Almost giving me the sense that she was seen on the video screen with the Mariner Moose taking her down to good seats last night.
Well,
Terry.
let's call that person back and ask them what they mean.
Like she was sitting up in the rafters because those are the seats I provided her, Terry. And then she luckily got the Papa John's Pizza upgrade of the day, where she got to finally be in seats where you can see things.
2 lucky fans.
Yeah. If you're sitting in seat number and row number.
Maybe he upgraded her size of soda she got or something.
Oh, there you go. Maybe so. Oh.
I send her to a game, and she gets upgraded soda behind my back.
Damn her.
It's good. You got to work it.
Let's see what he's talking about. Find out what the hell's going on in my marriage.
She ordered a hot dog and he gave her the bratwurst instead.
Gave her the Polish sausage.
75 cents more, man. It's worth it.
Where's Kendall's friends? We printed out all of Kendall's friends, Terry.
God,
263 friends. 253 friends. Yes.
It's a ton of friends.
I can already tell it's Mr. Teddy. Oh, geez. Yes, sir. We got your text page. It says here, I wanted to know if Angela enjoyed the upgrade she received at the game last night. What are you talking about? What are you telling me?
I just want to tell him I enjoyed my halftime show.
Your halftime show. What happened at halftime?
No.
This could be a divorce in the making, Terry.
Would you stop?
Right before your very ears. What happened at halftime?
Hey, I just want to tell you you taught her some good things.
I taught her some good things.
Myself.
What?
Yeah, I enjoyed myself.
What did you enjoy? What were you enjoying?
Hey, that's between me and her.
So put her on the line. Put Angela on the line. Let her talk to her. I want to hear this.
I'm a very non-jealous man, sir. If something happened, I'm sure. Tell me what happened.
About that.
Go ahead. Don't be afraid. No one knows who you are.
Hey, if she wants to tell you, she can tell you. But I just want to tell you, you taught her some good things.
Right.
Yeah, you're really good, dude.
What happened?
You know.
No, I don't know. Tell me.
That's why he called you.
You said upgrade. What does upgrade mean?
My upgrade, of course.
Ah, an upgrade from me, right?
Yep.
Well, it would be an upgrade if something happened to her. That's for sure. He's not lying about that. Where did this happen?
Hawks game.
Yeah, where? It's Big Joy.
326.
326? No,
Yep.
she wasn't in 326.
She wouldn't have walked all the way up there.
No,
She
she's
was
not
in-
walking up there.
She was in 235 in the club level, sir. Because she got upgraded thanks to Papa John's Pizza.
What?
All right? All right. Thanks for playing, though.
Yep.
It was a cute try. Not to say my wife wouldn't cheat on me, Jay, but not with this guy.
Not in that section.
Somebody smarter than that.
She's gonna cheat on me behind my back. It's not gonna be with that schlub.
Oh, goodness.
I love when people try to yank my chain, Jerry.
Sure.
Yank it.
I go to Seahawk games. I'm actually in the bathroom. Very few people are able to pick out who I am, Trey, because I've done an interesting job of not being seen in public. But there's always an occasional straggler. I'm in a bathroom and someone's like, "Ken Allen Rue!" And they run out. Really? Just try to taunt me. People love to, yank my chain, Terry. That's the kind of world that we live in. I certainly am leading the charge. If I can dish it out, gotta be able to take it. But Ken Allen, come on. Please.
That's how you know they're kidding.
It's probably Kent or Allen.
They know.
Right. Got about a Ken Allen rule.
They know it's going to bother me a little bit, like this friggin' yokel telling me about my wife.
Rockers worldwide. Carrying sod from Tacoma to Everett and every city in between. President of the Blue Collar Workers. Even though he wears a tank top, here's Dump Truck Guy.
Dump truck guy. Oh, I think I punched up Kendall's line. Is that you, Kendall?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay. You want to pretend like you're Dumpy?
You should have done it, Kendall. Done the whole thing.
What's
going on?
No, that's good. Yeah, hands full. Mm-hmm. He even did the ooh. Hi, Dumpy.
Yes.
Yes, Dumpy.
What's cracking, man?
You tell me.
Just checking in, man. We talked to you guys in a while, so just coming off a refreshing weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Relaxing.
And
got
what?
my freaking beer gut going.
What constitutes a refreshing weekend in the life of Dump a Truck a Guy?
Not a whole lot. Just kicked back, man. Took care of some business around the house. The old lady went out on Saturday. I watched the kids. Did my part as a loving husband, which the man I am.
Right.
That's so nice.
That means I'm going out this week.
It was ladies' night this past weekend for your wife and her friends, or what?
Yeah, she went out with some of her friends and just tore it up or whatever, so it was all good.
Yeah.
Stayed home with the Rugrats and took care of the household.
A couple open lines are ringing right now, Terry. I can imagine a couple of guys wanted to tell Dumpy that his wife got an upgrade over the weekend.
Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it on.
Yeah, she knows what I'm talking about. Dumpy.
Yes, sir.
Would you be available on Friday morning? I know you're a working man, but for the finals of Strip Prentice, should we save a spot for you on the paddle?
I have to let you know, man. It's busy time now, so.
It's for busy, Terry.
I
Busy
know.
time.
Let me get with my people, see what's cracking.
He works at a seasonal kind of job, and it's a busy time of year in mid-October.
Right.
Shit, man, about 2 more months I'm going to be off because of Christmas and the crummy weather, so I'm just sucking up all the cash I can get right now.
Right, understandable.
It's like a bear that hibernates. Get the food
Yeah,
together.
right, man. It's better to hibernate with a big wad of cash than be broke and unenjoyment like our other friend.
Well, then, if you want to participate during Strip Prentice, when it begins on Wednesday, it ends on Friday by phone, you are welcome to do so, Dump Truck Guy.
Indeed, man. I appreciate it. You have a great Dump Truck Guy day. Oh!
Kendall.
Hi.
Is your boyfriend, what is his name, Matt? Mm-hmm. Has he been using that condom on Mr. Teddy?
Whoa.
With the big sombrero here?
I don't even know who Mr. Teddy is.
Well, he's one of your friends amongst your 253 friends. That's the hypocrisy of MySpace, Terry. That's the ridiculous aspect of MySpace. You have friends, people that are listed as your friends. You don't know who they are from a hole in the wall.
Right.
You should at least know who they are.
That's why when people write me saying they want me to add them as their friend, I don't know from a hole in the wall, Terry. And even if I do, I'm not adding them. Man. Some of these girls are really hot, and I'm really tempted to hit accept, and I just can't.
Because you don't know them.
I don't know him, Terry.
Right.
Can't call him a friend. Friend's an important word to me. I don't know why. I don't know what it means, but hey.
Well, that's
got to stand for something.
Yeah, and that's true. I mean, if Kendall doesn't know who is on her MySpace, then that makes no sense.
Now, what is your MySpace address so everyone could play along at home? And if they don't have an account, they can really type fast and join real quick. What do you have?
Right, I think the easiest way to find me is go under email on the search page and type in the T-Man at tmanshow.com.
Kendall, no, don't go to MySpace before your space.
No, because mine has my last name in it.
All right, whatever. Everyone that asks Kendall if she can add them as her friend, she does. She's the opposite of me. You add everybody, don't you?
Well, because it's mean. They're listeners. Like, I don't want to make them mad. I don't know.
Make them
mad.
But
you don't know the dude with the hat or anything.
Mr. Teddy,
I don't know.
Mr. Teddy.
Yeah.
Well, I used to only add my friends, but I think it'd be mean not to add the listeners. Like, I don't know.
Well, but do you even talk to Mr. Teddy at all?
Terry, take it out.
No, but I've talked to a lot of them. They all message me. I tried to message them all back.
I don't think you've been getting hundreds of listeners either, by the way, trying to be your friend.
Why not?
Have you?
You what?
Oh, she has.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
I'm
like
getting hundreds. She's getting hundreds, too, I imagine. She gets, every time she's on, we get dozens of text pages about her. I can imagine over the weekend she got hundreds of people asking her to be her friend.
I mean, like last week it was 250. Now it's just 253.
I had like 8 pages of messages from listeners just in like last week.
Anyhow, this Katie with the cleavage here.
Do you know Katie with the cleavage?
Who's talking on her cell phone? Are you a true friend of hers or no?
Is it kind of a dark picture?
She has no idea.
I think that might be a girl in my media arts class. One of them.
She got a cell phone to her ear or something like that?
I think so. I think I just added her last night.
All right. So she's not the one who screwed your boyfriend?
No, she doesn't know my boyfriend.
Yeah. We're trying to find the one who screwed your boyfriend.
Well, no one screwed my boyfriend.
Oh. So it wasn't Jay Beasy?
He went to my high school.
You know Jay Beasy?
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
He's truly one of your friends.
Yeah, that's John.
B. Rice? Is that short for Bill Rice? You used to do the news around here?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know B. Rice?
No.
He's got a fancy hat on.
No, I don't think she knows anybody who wears a hat.
What about Jasmine? Jasmine may have screwed your boyfriend?
Jasmine
or
was a hot patroller back in the day.
Oh!
He doesn't know my boyfriend.
Brianna looks fairly decent.
Well, that's Matt's sister.
Oh, well, there you go. That'd be a real scandal, huh?
Oh, yeah, that'd be something for the newspaper.
What about Yoli?
Yoli's a hot patroller.
Mm-hmm.
That's a guy.
Oh.
What?
Not out of the question.
Yes.
Yeah, we're still wondering about that.
What about this girl who calls herself Dove? Is that her real name, Dove?
Dove? Yeah, she's in my sorority.
Her name is Dove.
So she
she's in
knows
Arizona,
your
yeah.
boyfriend.
She looks like the cheating, scandalous, behind your back, screw your boyfriend type.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't know.
Damn hippie parents.
Mm-hmm.
Fly away, Dove.
Could it have been her?
No, I don't think so. My boyfriend didn't cheat on me.
What about Fancy Pants Lance?
Oh, that's one of
Any guy who calls himself Fancy Pants Lance is not out of the question, right?
He's got some fancy pants.
Thought about that one.
What?
It's Scott's friend.
Oh, it is?
A friend of mine named Fancy Pants, yes.
Right.
First name Fancy.
Should have realized I was more your friend than anyone else's. Kimmy.
Oh, my God.
Amber. They're all suspects, Terry. Lindsay.
Wow.
Lindsay looks actually pretty decent. I don't remember seeing her as one of your friends last week.
Oh, she's been my friend from the beginning.
Does she
I've
know
known
your
her
boyfriend?
since like second grade.
Tanya.
Tanya, I used to dance with Tanya.
Oh, wow.
You were a dancer?
Yeah.
Lauren. Holly. Jennifer. Caitlin. These are all suspects, Terry. All
Well, we're gonna have
suspects.
to hire a detective.
All suspects not being investigated by Kendall, the clueless girlfriend.
Right.
Nothing's sadder than a clueless girlfriend. That's what I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to rid the world of clueless girlfriends. You see what I'm trying to do here?
You're supposed to be blind when you're in love. It's okay to be.
Oh, is that how it works for you?
Oh, my gosh. Come on, Kendall.
okay to be walked on.
Stop.
Coco.
No, he didn't. What?
Should be called Coco Beware.
Oh, he was good.
Trisha. Super Mario.
Oh, jeez.
These are
That's
all
Mario the engineer.
all suspects.
Calling him out.
Justin with some wacko ears.
No, that's Justin, the one that always text pages in.
Yeah. The legend. You accepted Justin as your friend?
Yeah, he's so funny.
Ashley, Delon, Honey Dip. They're all suspects.
Honey dip?
Oh, you need a good honey dip in your life, too.
I guess so. Maybe he did do some honey dip.
Mm-hmm. Good line, Terry. What else? We got. They go on forever, Terry.
God,
They're all
I see
suspects.
that there's pages and pages. I just don't.
Trying to pick up the interesting. Cece. That's what she said when your boyfriend made a move on her. I have a girlfriend, but I want you, Cece. I want you right here, right now, in the bathroom with this condom. Cece.
But don't CC Kendall on his message.
Oh, goodness.
You're not investigating all these people.
Well, we're probably gonna have to get on that.
You
I
don't.
guess.
Well, don't play along with me. If you're not interested in finding out who screwed your boyfriend, that's fine.
I'm
You
not
stick with
interested.
Down syndrome boy and be happy.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I'm just telling you what the listeners have labeled him as.
Did you print off his picture? He doesn't look like he has Down.
Well, according to some of the listeners, they're not impressed with his looks. This is both from men and women, and one listener that stood out to me, obviously, suggested that it looks like he has Down syndrome, and that's a very insensitive comment, and yet it's still stuck with me to the point where I bring it up to you on the air.
Oh, man.
But you looked at him again just to confirm that it doesn't look like he has Down syndrome. That tells me a lot. But you got to look at his picture again, Terry,
And double check.
to make sure that her boyfriend doesn't look like he has Down syndrome in the picture.
All right.
All right.
It's close. I see where you're going with that, T-Man, but not really.
It wasn't my evaluation.
Oh, that's right.
And yet, I'm not saying it's unfair. Gringo Loco is a possible suspect here. Who is he?
Gringo Loco.
I don't know.
You don't know who that is?
No.
Crazy gringo.
Oh, he's invaded your space, man.
DJ Butterscotch.
Hey, you know, him and I should have a show. Hot fudge and butterscotch in the morning.
Ooh, tasty.
All right. I won't do any investigating if you're not into it.
No, I just don't think there's a need, but thanks for the
Okay.
concern.
It's a very loyal boyfriend. You're
Yeah.
very happy, and you had a great weekend with him.
Oh, yeah. We had
Okay.
a pretty good weekend. We
And that's-
celebrated our anniversary. It was really fun.
You celebrated an anniversary?
Uh-huh.
Why wasn't he at the football game?
How long what was the anniversary? 1 year?
No, 8 months.
3 years of being on the football team and not playing. Very special
He
day.
played a ton. They lost.
Oh, he played a ton this weekend?
Yeah.
What is your definition of a ton? Did he make a tackle?
Yeah, he made 2 tackles.
He made 2 tackles. Wow. His 2 tackles this weekend were 1 her and 1 fancy pants Lance. Right?
No.
Oh, he made
Stanford. They lost. It was such a sad game. I was so upset.
he made 2 tackles on special teams or 2 tackles in the actual game on defense.
Well, he flattened some people on special teams.
He flattened
He's
some
actually
people on special teams.
He's on offense.
Would those
Tight end.
have been considered tackles though, or no?
Well, I don't really know. I mean,
Will he be
hit him and
listed?
they fell down
If
real
I
hard.
go to the box score of the game,
No, he's not on the box.
On offense, he shouldn't be tackling people, right?
No, but he blocks people.
But he only
Blocks
plays.
people.
Like, punt return?
He's on offense technically, but he doesn't play on offense, Stephen. He only plays on special teams.
Well, she just said he was.
Did he get in for 1 play on offense this week?
No.
Probably on the punt team.
He's on all the special teams, but he's not
He
yet
is
on
on
offense.
the Special
he's
Olympics
a
team.
redshirt sophomore. He's still young.
One person text me here. I'm trying to find this. I saw this earlier, Terry. That Kendall is the type willing to go out with any looking kind of guy that's on the football team because she's a gold digger in the making.
Wow.
You wanna respond to that thought?
I'm not willing to go out with anyone on the football team. I don't know. I'm only going out with one. I don't know. And he's not the gold digger type. If I was going out with the gold digger, or if I was a gold digger, I wouldn't be going out with someone that hardly plays. I'd be
He
going.
has no earning potential, T-Man.
Pretty much is what she's saying.
Mhm.
What?
That he is. Oh, never mind. Anyhow, Kendall.
Gone to a different school, probably.
Lovely talking to you.
Lovely talking to you too. Have a great day.
You as well.
Okay.
Talk to you later on MySpace.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Come on over to MySpace. Doing quite the plugs for this
Yeah.
little joint here, Terry.
All right. Need to get a little sense.
We should start our own site. Our space. Stay away.
I'll get worn out on it quick. Don't worry.
Okay.
Hot fudge space. I like that.
Our gang.
Fancy pants space.
The T-Man.
Hey, what's up? It's Cube Nitty.
It's Strip Prentice.
Well, not yet, but
We're saving lives, one stripper at a time.
that's right.
When T-Man gets behind a cause, he really gets behind a
Don't
cause.
you know? Oh, yeah, baby.
And at the end of all this mindless blather, one of these strippers gets their own radio show.
Okay, I want a concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a f***ing up-tempo record every time I do a death dedication.
It's the standard way to break into the industry.
Oh, yeah?
And now,
Please don't twist my testicles.
here's T-Man.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Well, Terry,
Yes, T-Man.
are you excited to know that this time next week we'll be talking about a brand new show on Cube 93?
Absolutely. Woo, can't wait.
Friday, as the show winds down, in the last segment of Friday's show, Eric Flowers, the fire crotch that he is, will stroll into the studio with a 3-month contract. Oh, talk about security. A 3-month contract, Terry, that the winner of Strict Apprentice will sign on the air. She'll get her $1,000 signing bonus, and she'll be off to the races in the world of radio. As I said, Terry, I think that's how Wolfman Jack got his start. Strip Apprentice begins on Wednesday, Terry.
Can't wait.
Now, I know you said that earlier, and you made it almost literal that you can't wait, and you want us to bring in some strippers tomorrow, but they're all scheduled for Wednesday, so we'll leave it at that.
Okie doke.
If someone wants to email, if someone wants to call in the next 2 minutes, I'll say. I'll open the phone lines for like 2 minutes. 2? If there's a last second straggler Even though it's almost unfair if she goes on to win, Terry.
Right.
If there's a last-second straggler that for some reason didn't get her application in, didn't think she wanted to do it, but now realizes she does, now that it's all becoming so real that it's just about 3, 4, 5 days away from us crowning the new radio show on Cube 93 and the $1,000 if she wants to volunteer and apply right now, within the next 2 minutes.
Okay.
Well, then she can do that at 1-866-663-T-Man, or he can do that, Terry. Or she can do that.
All right.
But then they have to come down tomorrow.
Oh.
And not only do they have to come down tomorrow, if they then get put into the finals, Terry, amongst all the emails we got, amongst all the calls we got of strippers applying to be in Strip Apprentice, Terry, we have selected the final 12. Is it 12, Pasty? The final 12 to be here on Wednesday morning.
Okay.
And then if they advance, it's all about advancement, Terry, in this world. If they advance in Strip Apprentice, then they have to be back Thursday.
Oh, wow.
And if they advance to the finals on Friday, that makes 3 days in a row.
Whoa.
It's all part of the working world.
So if one of these stragglers call in saying, yeah, I missed the boat to you, man, but I want to jump on the boat now that it's still at least close to port, I have to commit myself to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday if I go on to win this damn thing.
Wow.
Perhaps somebody started stripping Saturday and decided, I'm out. That's still not a straggler, really, but...
Well, there could be all kinds. Let me go to the phones and see who's calling in. Could be just weirdos, I don't know. 1-866-663-T-Man, you're on the air. Hello? That was a stripper that didn't have the nerve, then got the nerve, and then just lost her nerve.
Right.
Kind of like on stage. Should I go out there?
Exactly. It's a microcosm of our entire world. I'll look for a straggler, Terry. If you need someone to come in tomorrow, they have, what, 1 minute and 30 seconds to call in.
Wow.
Or less? When did I say 2 minutes? Oh, no, who cares? Let me just take some calls. 1-866-663-T-Man, you're on the air.
Hey, I was calling about the stripper thing.
Strip Apprentice? Come on, it has it has an official title. Please don't make a mockery of it. It's the first you're hearing of it? Well, what have you been sleeping away the fall?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I strip. I sleep mornings.
Yeah, I know. Most strippers do. It's amazing we got so many emails there. And you would like to be a part of Strip Apprentice? You're trying to get it under the wire? Okay, hang on. What is your name?
My real name or my stage name?
All right, give me whatever name you want to give us. Just give us some way to call you.
Devin.
Devin wants to get under the wire, Terry.
Devin.
Not the birth name, I think.
You want to be, and you think you have the goods to be a part of Strip Apprentice and have your own little radio show.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on, Devin. Made it under the wire.
So we meet Devin tomorrow?
We got to meet Devin tomorrow, Terry.
Wow.
You want strippers tomorrow. You can't wait for your strippers, Terry. I'm giving you strippers tomorrow.
Okay.
Wow. You're on the air.
Yeah, are you guys looking for male strippers?
Well.
Yeah.
Oh, just
turn Terry's mic off.
He heard you and hung up, Terry.
Wow.
You sounded too desperate for him. My name's Devin, too. You're on the air.
Good morning.
Yes?
How are you?
All right.
1 minute and 30 seconds to take over for Terry Free tomorrow. That's what I'm calling about.
No, people are really getting it. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
I'm calling about the stripper thing.
Yes.
I was wondering if I just moved up here and I haven't started stripping here, but I am a stripper from Atlanta.
That's fine.
Hey, stripping's in your life.
Mm-hmm.
It's in your blood.
Is that okay?
It works for me. I'm not very tough on my strippers. What?
Caramel is the stage name.
Caramel.
Oh.
With creamy nougat?
Jeez. That's afterwards.
Oh. Hey, you want to come down tomorrow and apply? You can do that in person. Apply. You can put in your application tomorrow in person. You available tomorrow?
Sure.
We'll see you
What
then.
time?
I don't know. Hang on. Patience.
Wow. So
See you tomorrow,
got
Caramel.
two.
That's right. We got two, Terry.
Caramel.
You're on the air. Hello? Hello? Let me hear how he's talking to her.
761.
That's all quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And you're available tomorrow morning?
Oh, yes.
Oh, watch out.
And tonight, too, you said, right? So I can give you a pre-screening? The Pasty Dave pre-caramel screening? Mm-hmm.
761.
Oh, geez.
Whoa, easy.
A lot of numbers being given out
Yeah.
here. 36, 24, 36. Yeah, right there. We booked two.
I have got now 4 for tomorrow.
4 for tomorrow. How did you get? I only took 2 calls.
I took a couple myself.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's too much now already.
Show 2 for his apartment.
All right. Well, hopefully a couple of you may not show up. Anyhow, now we're overloaded with strippers trying to get under the wire, Terry.
Well, it doesn't mean that they're all going to become finalists, right?
Good point. It's a good point.
So
I can always give them the old, you're too late, you snooze, you lose, bing, bang, boom, 10:01, lights out party.
Right.
I see how you're working it here, Terry. Works good for me.
Okay.
Looks like I'm bathing tomorrow.
Means you're going to be bathing the rest of the week?
That's right. Imagine that.
It's going to be a weekly record for you.
You can get rid of the air freshener now.
Oh, geez.
The T-Man. A long time ago.